What's up, gang? This is the GoodBerean. Welcome back. We are back playing some Silksong, and we are going to be continuing our journey into the Steel Soul madness. When we last left our heroes, I died 3 times. The first run went pretty well. We got up to Lace, and then I died to some nonsense. And then the second run didn't go as great. I died to... was it Bellbeast? I might have been Bellbeast. And then the third run, I beat Bellbeast, and then I died to some random creature in between that and Lace. So this time, obviously, we're going all the way, and we're not going to run into any of that, none of those kinds of issues ever again. Surely not. But we're going to be, so we're going to just jump right into this. It's going to be interesting to see. And I kind of started to pick up a little bit of this last time when the first Steel Soul run was like, oh, we're revisiting everything for the first time since my first playthrough. And so it still felt like new-ish. It was like, oh, it's like kind of recalling the state of things at the beginning of the game, and what you have access to and what you don't, and stuff I had forgotten. After 3 runs of it, you start to get a little more comfortable with the route. So I'm curious to see, after a week off, what my experience is going to be. I'm also realizing that I may have overeaten just a little bit. I'm a little full. I was kind of hungry after my initial helping, and so I helped myself to some more. And I'm thinking that I might have helped myself to a little too much, because I'm a little bit. Maybe it's just the heat too. We're gonna need to solve for that. A little bit woozy right now. I'm a little bit out of it, which is not a great place to be at the beginning of stream. But we're here nonetheless. I think ow, I meant to do that. I think it's. I don't know if it's worth. I was gonna say it's. I think it's valuable to be honest. I mean, it is. It's valuable to be honest about like where I'm at, and just say kind of where I'm at, what I'm feeling. I don't know if it's obvious that I'm a little bit out of it, but I am a little bit out of it. So maybe that will lead to some fun times, and maybe that will lead to some lame times. I don't know. What I do know is we're gonna be continuing to play some Hollow Knight Silksong right after I get a sip of water. Probably practice muting that. I used to mute the oh, I forgot about this. I used to mute for water breaks. I don't know what happened to that. I think it's because I started drinking more tea, and then the tea I don't know, the tea's not as noisy. Like, you just take a little sip and you probably don't hear it. Oh, I also forgot that I was supposed to just press an input there. That's fine. I also forgot how slow I am at the beginning of the game, dude. It's so slow. But that's alright, because we are going to make progress nonetheless. Ooh, there's music. I'm hoping... it's a poor time to look at OBS. That was a poor time to make choices. I did adjust the audio a little bit, because I know everyone was saying last time that the audio was fine. But personally, I was just watching back the VOD a little bit, and it feels a bit loud to me. Like, it feels... I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try this, because I did learn the strat for this. Rem taught me the strat. I think it was Rem. It might have been someone else that wasn't Rem. I don't know. Maybe Jerry. Someone taught me the strat. And the strat is, you do that, and then you do that, and then you're a genius. But it's, what was I saying? I've fully forgotten already. Wow, we're off to a roaring start today. I'm already forgetting what I was talking about and leaving stuff unanswered. I feel like I've been getting better at that. I've been getting better at like finishing a thought before I moved on. I've been doing some editing for my Hollow Knight Wrong video, which if you're new here, Hollow Knight was the first thing that we did on the channel. It wasn't the first thing I completed, but it was the first thing I started. And I played a series that I called Playing Hollow Knight Wrong, where I basically just didn't use crests and didn't upgrade health and just made my life miserable. But we skipped cool stuff, and so that was fun. Also, I need to focus here. I guess I don't really need to focus, like, because the likely, you know, I might get hit. The likelihood of this thing killing me is very low. I can probably play pretty risky here and not worry about getting murdered. Because I've got full head of silk. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little risky here, because even if I get a hit once or twice, it's not a big deal. Okay, that was twice. I'm gonna heal right now. I know that wasn't an optimal heal, but I think it's worth. Let's go. Am I gonna get hit by the rock? Oh, I missed the rock. Let's go. Yeah, I know that wasn't an optimal heal, but just in the name of like not stretching things too thin, because you don't want to die to Moss Mother. Like, that's not where we want to be. We don't want to be dying to Moss Mother. Come on. That would be such a sad run. The day that I die to Moss Mother is the day that I'm officially washed. But gosh, it is hot in here too. I'm gonna have to solve for that. I think. What can I do? Because I do have like a fan, but it's like kind of a noisy fan, and I don't know if it's sort of. I could like plug it in behind me and then like point it at me, but I'm worried that that's gonna like create too much room noise and also not even solve like my fundamental problem, because like my face is the thing that's hot. So if I just point it at my side, that doesn't really solve the problem. Maybe I'll get like a small fan that I can just like put on my table on my desk and do that. I don't know. Court's still out on that one, so we'll table the fan situation for now. But what we will be doing is sauntering our way over to Bone Bottom, because here we are, and we're what, like 10 minutes, 7 minutes in or so. I don't remember exactly when I started. It was probably the 5-minute mark or so. Okay, cool. Sat there. I wonder if there's a way you can skip that, like just Oh, I shouldn't have talked to him. Why did I talk to you? Go away. Probably should have I've totally lost track. But I remembered the thing I was talking about earlier, the sound. Because that's how it goes here. We forget, we start a topic. We get distracted. We forget the topic. We start a new topic. We remember the old topic. We abandon a new topic and return to old topic. And then we get distracted in pointless meta commentary. Welcome to the GoodBerean experience. I don't know what else you expected, but here we are. Also, how much? Where do I get my? I haven't gotten any rosaries yet. Where are my rosaries, dude? I need some rosaries, my guy. Oh, I always want to push him off the edge, but it doesn't quite ever happen. I'll push you off the edge, though. Nope, never mind. I'm gonna be bad. I think one of those is where I died last time. Oh, I wonder if I could. I bet I could cheese that. I bet we could cheese that. I'm not opposed to some light cheesing. I know that we I think we're gonna heal here because I don't want to risk death. Some silliness. I don't. I'm not opposed to some light cheesing. I don't want to be doing like a full on speed run. And yes, I did abandon once again my discussion of the sound, but we'll get back to it eventually, right after I get hit by a boulder. If I don't get back to it, TLDR, my sound is way off. Oh, and I was also talking about editing Hollow Knight Wrong, whatever. We'll come back to that, or maybe we won't. Who knows? Not me. Welcome to the GoodBerean experience. Anyway, what I was saying. Gosh, now I've forgotten the other topic. This is hopeless. This is the most disorienting commentary I've ever seen. We're 15 minutes in. I've been talking for like 10 of those minutes, and we've already covered like 8 topics, 4 of which are just totally unfinished. This is not what I was hoping for. This is also not what I was hoping for. I'm gonna die. Dude, we cannot die to this gauntlet. That's not what's happening. Never mind, we're fine. We're fine. All right. I'm gonna focus on not dying, and then I'm gonna win, and then we're gonna remember all the topics that we're supposed to have been talking about. That's my personal plan for today. I think we heal here. Again, just eating a heal, but I think it's worth it to make sure that we stay alive and I don't do dumb things. Oh, frick, like that. That's a dumb thing. Man, I wish this side pogo. Or I missed the regular pogo. The non-bad pogo. It's unclear. Alright, well, we're going this way. The cow. Do I remember what I was talking about? Hardly. I will be getting all of these beads. Also, what was the magnetite brooch? Oh, I think the routing is, I think what we discovered last time is optimal. Is we get the magnetite brooch after unlocking the elevator to Bone Bottom, because we're going back there anyway. We unlock the elevator. We go back to Bone Bottom, then we buy the magnetite brooch, and then in the long run, it's gonna get more rosaries than we lose by buying it. And until we get a better yellow that keeps us alive more, like the dice, I don't think. Okay, here's a place where I could probably die. So let's just not even. Let's just skip this whole step. I almost tried to wall jump there. We can't wall jump yet. That's gonna be a ways before we can wall jump. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Routing. So I did watch some videos throughout the course of the week. I did try to study up a little bit on the situation, because now that I've beaten Hollow Knight, I'm like, oh well, let's watch all the videos. You know, let's watch lore videos, and let's watch tool comparison videos, and let's watch videos where I and watch some speedrun videos, and quickly realizing that there's a lot going on with the speedrun tech in this game. Like there's a lot of routing interestingness that happens, and so technically we could do some silliness, like do some well-timed skips to just go straight to Greenwood. That's not what it's called. The place with the green and the wood. We could go straight to that place from Worm Ways with some clever play. However, I don't think we want to do that. I don't think we want to do anything that major in terms of like skips and stuff. What I prefer is, if we can do some sort of like little clever thing to make some fun shortcuts, that's one thing. But if it's gonna be stuff where we're doing major skips, like to just like do crazy sequence breaks, I'm not super interested in doing that. It might be fun. It's gonna be kind of Hollow Knight wrong rules, where if it's something I can reasonably do, then I think it's game on. But if it's gonna be something where I like have to spend a bunch of time figuring out how to do it, and and it breaks like a major portion of the game. Am I not supposed to go this way? Oh. Frick. But yeah, if it's it's stuff that like breaks major portions of the game, right? So if I can use a fancy little clip, a fancy little like enemy pogo to skip this little side quest to the marrow that we just took and get up to the upper ledge in oh frick. Get it up the upper ledge right in this area, right? That and save the 5 minutes. That seems fair game to me. However, if it's the sort of thing where I'm gonna be having to, you know, if it's the sort of thing where I'm like going through to, no, I don't want to buy anything. We don't need the compass. We don't need markers or anything. But yeah, if it's the sort of thing where I'm like doing some super duper crazy trick in worm ways to like sequence break like half of Act 1, that feels a little bit out of the spirit of the challenge. Not to say that that's not cool or interesting in its own right. And certainly there's like a place for that. I love a speed run just as much as anybody. Or granted that anybody is also someone who likes speed runs. But I just, I'm not particularly interested in this run being something that's like doing crazy speedrun tricks. I'm interested in this run being a more or less faithful Steel Soul experience, a more or less casual playthrough with maybe some cheeky minor skips here and there. That is obviously subject to change. If I decide that it would be really fun to do this particular sequence break in a particular spot, that we might end up doing that. That's not, frick. Is there a bench down here? Probably not. Or, but this is where we want to be. So, and we're not going to do what we did last time, which is jump off the edge and then miss the elevator. That's not what's happening. We're going to be nice and careful. I do think, though, can I beat you up? Yes. Can I get rosaries? How many rosaries do I have? 160? That's plenty. What's up? What's up, dog? Cool. I almost tried to play needle in there. Because we have a needle in, of course. Alright, well, where's this? Where is this going? I don't think we could have gotten here before. We had to come around this way to do this. So I'm curious where this leads. Lots of rosaries, apparently, is where it leads. Which is actually pretty banger for our goal, which is, we're getting the magnetite brooch, obviously, but the larger goal is the key. We want that key. And I've lost several rosaries because I didn't get magnetite brooch before this, but realistically, I don't think we come back here. I guess we could go magnetite brooch, then come back up with the elevator, come over this way, get these beads. But I think we've sufficiently we've played sufficiently here. So we could optimize, but I think this was an okay venture. Oh frick, that's not what I meant to do. Especially because we're about to sit at a bench. Okay, good for you. So all right. So I think this run is going well so far. This is not, obviously we haven't actually done anything hard yet. And one could argue that it's not Bell Beast isn't even hard, but I did die to Bell Beast last time, so, and almost died to Bell Beast another time. Frick. Can I? So which way is the short way? Is this the way? How do I get? Where am I? Oh, am I already lost? We've been here before, and yet somehow I'm lost. This is okay. This is where I wanted to go because we can go up here. Take the shorty cut. Oh, wait, I didn't even need to come here. Cause there was the whole reason we did the elevator, so I didn't have to do this. Whatever. Okay. Welcome to the GoodBerean experience, where we replay things that we didn't need to replay because we are gamers. That's why. Ooh, I kind of want this one. That was not in pitch. I swear I have good pitch. Should have checked out last string. I sang some songs. It was awesome. Where is this going? Is this worth going anywhere worthwhile? Moss home. Oh, what's up, dog? Okay. I think it is worth to do, because while I am locking in the route, as I lock in the route, I think it's worthwhile to do like a little bit of exploration every so often, just to kind of see like, okay, is the stuff that's over here worth going to, or is it not? I mean, more beads is always going to be good in the long run. I can't. Oh, wait. Hold on. I can't do that right now, but if I'm a genius, and I most certainly am. Right. If I am a genius, then one might be able to argue that I could get up over there real cool like. What's up, Rem? Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? How did the rest of your run go? Did you achieve all achievements in one run? I am just about, so we're as you can see, we did not in fact beat Steel Soul first try. I think you saw at least one death, but we died several times. We never got as far as Lace again, but this is gonna be the run. This is gonna be the run where we get to Lace and we beat Lace and we don't die to any nonsense. Oh frick. 15 stream streak. Wow, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out for 15 streams in a row. And I know it was more, but unfortunately Twitch does not see fit to reward you for free affiliate stream streaks. Get out of my house, dude. Yeah, get wrecked. But welcome in. How's everything going? I am fast closing in on Silk Spear. Beat Grandmother Silk and ended there. Gonna continue prepping for Act 3 another day. Ha! Okay, like, I assume like beating Grandmother Silk like the normie way, like for the basic ending, not the cursed ending. Ending time was 4:01:25 if I remember correctly. Nice. That's a crazy ending. It's a crazy time, dude. I want to max on health because I need a needle damage before Curse Crest. Fair enough. I was thinking about how, watching you play, it was like, it kind of became real how like, oh, like you're a gamer, you know Silksong, and it's like obviously like I knew that like you had several hundred hours in the game, so obviously you've done some crazy things, but it just occurred to me like how like pedantic it must feel to watch me being just like dying to Trobio over and over again, and you just like first try, I'm like no sweat. So it's it's funny. I thought it was funny, but glad you're here. Let's get some Silk Spear. Good old Silk Spear. You were rocking out with Silk Spear, if I remember correctly. I was watching some videos, because I've been watching some videos about about Silksong, right? Trying to get some research. Yeah, love Silk Spear. I mean, it's so good, right? It's so good. We love a simple ranged attack with some good damage. But I was watching some videos and trying to kind of get some strats under my belt, kind of figure out what's the community opinion on some of the things that I should be doing to prepare for Steel Soul. And realized I've been vastly underestimating the power of Silkstorm. So I think we'll probably take advantage of Silkstorm when we can in the near future. My strat is getting rid of the enemies before they become a problem. Fair, yeah. Yeah, it's it's one thing for like enemies, right? And enemy gauntlets, like that's its own beast to handle. But I feel like with when it comes to, I guess we'll talk to you just to get the wish. It's another thing when we're talking about getting like a boss, right? Because that's always been my challenge, is getting a good good boss fight. Yeah, a lot of people love Threadstorm. Personally, I don't have a lot of experience using it, so I prefer to stick to good old Silk Spear. Yeah, I think that it's probably situational, right? And like a lot of this stuff is situational, where Threadstorm, it's just, I think that, some of the videos I watched indicated that like Threadstorm is just, in terms of like sheer damage potential, it just wins completely. But you kind of got to get really, lucky with being able to use it in a good spot where a lot of the damage can, be maximized, and not every boss or every encounter is going to be good for that necessarily. So it's probably situational, but it did kind of convince me of like, okay, I should be a lot more exploratory with my my equipping options. I should be a lot more, open to like being like, oh, for this boss in particular, I should do Silkstorm and poison tax with cogflies or something like that. All right, fully healed, fully silked. Let's beat Belbeast. Surely this isn't a problem. I also am learning. So when we last left our heroes, I had learned the telegraphs. Let's see if I still know them. Yep. So he's gonna do slither. Boom. Okay, he's gonna jump. I didn't hit you, but that's okay. Safety is priority. You're gonna jump? All right, yeah, so we got this unlocked still. Slither. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be easy peasy. Slither. Jump. Slither. You just tell by the groan, right? It's you got a groan. Oh, are you gonna do bells? Bellapalooza? Bellapalooza's kind of the scariest one, just because if he's like right under me, it's hard to dodge without the dash. That's the only thing that's hard about it. If he's like over here, I can do it, no problem. So maybe if I just keep moving, I think that might be the strat. If I just keep moving, the chances of him doing something that I can't avoid is like very low. Yeah. Slither. Yeah, okay, this is easy peasy. Have we even gotten hit yet? I think this is... Well, granted, he hasn't like started throwing the bells from the ceiling yet, but I don't know. Still, in any case, this is like loads better than what we've done every other time. And like, it's not loads better. Like, I haven't historically done horrible at Belbeast. At least not since like the very first time that I was playing. But I don't know. We'll I think, there's what I'm saying is I think we got Belbeast on lock. It's kind of like when I was when I was playing first Steel Soul run, I was super careful with Moss Mother, and then this time I was like, wait, I don't really need to be that careful, because like even if I get hit, chances of me actually dying to Moss Mother is like very, very low. Right, I do need to lock in slightly here to make sure I don't get blindsided by him just like popping out of nowhere. Yeah, okay, he's gonna jump. Easy. L. You see that? I see through the matrix now. I know everything that's gonna happen. It's amazing how like difficult this boss was for me first time. I mean, like, it wasn't like horrifically difficult, but like we had a couple of runbacks. Like it was, it was a bit. I can't remember exactly how many, but like, we had to earn our spot. We had to earn that silk heart. Let me put it that way. Whereas this time it's like, oh, this is actually stunningly easy. Why did I ever have a hard time? And it's not even like the telegraphs are hard to read. Like, it's just, was I just stubborn? Was I just like not paying attention? Was I just like severely underestimating how hard Silksong was gonna be? It's unclear, but I think I have yet to take a hit, so clearly we've got this on lock. And could I be playing a little bit more crazy? Yeah, but I think probably not do that until I have like 3 solid, if I can get like, you know, multiple hitless runs in on Bellbeast, then we'll talk about playing a little bit more crazy. But it's as you always say, it's better to, you know, it's better to have one fight. Okay, that wasn't quite hitless, but that's okay. It's better to have one fight that's like 20 minutes than 5 fights that are just a bunch of nonsense. Okay, that was a little risky, but it's, you know, it's fine. Smack the falling bells to direct the fall away instead of towards you. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, let's go. Heck yeah, dude. What a sick pogo right there. What a sick kill. All right, I mean, not kill because he's alive, but you know what I mean. Thank you for the GG. Yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll try the smacking. I guess, I don't know. They're just easy to avoid, so I don't usually bother, but that's what it is. I don't think you were there for High Hall's Gauntlet, but I did get almost hit. Like, at least I only got hit once by the Maestro's Cogflies. It's true, I was not there for the High Hall's Gauntlet, but that's awesome. That's crazy. I've already failed the platforming. Great. Yeah. That's sick. And it is fun, you know, to see kind of how, you know, how Silksong players evolve. Like, it's just such a, you know, it's just it goes to show like what a, you know, a game with a good skill ceiling looks like is like you just kind of keep, it's so fun to play, you just keep inventing challenges for yourself where it's like, okay, let's do Silksong, okay, let's do Silksong Steel Soul, okay, let's do Silksong Steel Soul all achievements, okay, let's do Silksong Steel Soul all achievements, but I'm playing a kazoo for a controller. You know, it's just there's so it's a mark of a good game when people just have to keep coming up with excuses to keep coming back to it. All right. Yeah, and those cogflies are silly billies. I was watching like another streamer playing through some Silksong, and they seemed to get a pretty good strategy going for their they had a pretty good strategy going for that gauntlet where they would like hide underneath, and I can't, maybe it wasn't them, maybe it was like a speedrunner I was watching. I don't know. I'm like losing track of who's done what in the stuff that I've watched. Oh wait, no, I learned the trick about this. Jerry taught me this last week. We go up here and now we don't even have to do all that nonsense. Who needs bells when you have spells? And by spells I mean leaving the area and coming back. Is there anything worthwhile up here? I forget. This is like a worm, right? Or a worm. What is this? Hollow Knight? This is like a flea, right? No, what is this? Where am I? This is, oh no, I remember this. This is a flea, and we died up here last time, I think. The curse run helped me a lot with longer gauntlets because I had to know all the enemies' moves very well to avoid taking any damage. Yeah, I believe it. I don't need to be up here, right? This is purely like optional flea nonsense. Although we do, well, I say that we do need the fleas. The fleas are like a crucial part of our strategy to avoid dying to the Moorwing. So I think we go fleas anyway. That was not the move. That was decidedly the opposite of what I should have been doing. I probably could have done a clever pogo to get up there. In fact, watch. Come here, beastie. We see. Come on, beast fly. Come here. Watch this. Oh, frick! You didn't see that. Watch this. Oh, frick! You didn't see that. Okay, I'm gonna actually focus because I don't want to die here right after beating Beast, after beating Bell Beast. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is where I die. This is surely this is it. Surely this is the end. No way. That was joking. Holy cow. Well, it's all right. That only took half an hour. Dang it, dude. I'm pretty sure I died in that room last time too. It was just something stupid like that. It was to something stupid where it was like one like of those charging guys. Holy cow. Well, rip the run. That's okay. We got it out of the way early. so I can remember I need to actually lock in. Maybe just avoid that room for now. That's fair enough. Yeah, we're just not going that way. Let's just go straight to lace. Straight to lace. And grab the flea when you get dash. Perfect. Yeah, actually that's actually a big idea that is smart. I think we go straight for dash. I think dash is our next stop. After Belbeast. It is nice that up until that point it's basically free. No more dying to Belbeast. We just win immediately right out the gate. So okay, speed run. We're actually speed running now. As I mash A while the screen tells me to press B, which I should know that now because I've been here like 6 times. Now you can retry doing Belbeast hitless. Perfect. Yeah. And I think we'll get a little more greedy with Belbeast this time, just so that it goes a little faster. I'm not gonna get super greedy, but I'm gonna get a little greedy. What was there was only like one hit. I guess I got hit like twice, right? I got hit once when he like kind of cornered me after the jump, and then I got hit once like by the bells, I think. But certainly nothing too bad. So all right, we're just gonna move it. I'm not dealing with you. We're not beating up everybody. We're just I always do that. I like want to just beat everybody up, but like I don't need to. We can just walk past guys. Obviously beat these guys up, so I just don't want to jump around them. Use the Silk Spear when you don't need Silk to heal. That's a good point. Yeah, I can use Silk Spear more. Because now I know that I don't need to heal as much, so I should just Silk Spear everything. It's just like Blueprints rules, right? Blueprints is about optimizing the next run. It's not about optimizing the run I'm on. And so this time, right, this is about figuring out what are the optimizations I need to make so that the next time I make this run is even quicker, it's even smoother. It's just like we don't even have to think about it. We just get free Belbeast. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. I'm gonna take the time to beat these guys up. Yeah, I really should have avoided that room. I even knew. There's a part of me that was like, but this, you could die here. If you're stupid enough. And I was in fact stupid enough. Speaking of being stupid enough, we fell down. But at least we get these. But I should really optimize for I think I shouldn't go super crazy seeking shards and rosaries. Because I think if we have to like actually get through the game to make those useful. The day that I get somewhere where I'm like, man, I wish I had spent some more time farming shards and rosaries along the way. That's when we can start focusing on shards and rosaries. Right now, our goal is to just get to lace. Let's just get to lace. That seems like a good plan. Okay. And I was also thinking about the period cramps thing, because like I know you'd said last time about how it's like it's basically just the she's just tired, and I was like and I talked about how like I don't really like that. I kind of prefer my headcanon, which is like she's like trying to resist the lace, or she's trying to resist like the silk, basically the spell of the silk that she's basically trying to resist the spell that Widow, and I guess by extension Grandmother Silk, is casting. Frick, just facing the wrong way. Yeah, I still don't like this pogo, dude. Who on earth would play Hunter on purpose? Perfect. Okay, I think that's the best Moss Mother yet. Part of getting the all achievements run is getting the hunter's memento, which requires me to fill up the entire journal, so I try to kill as many creatures as I can along the way. Yeah, okay, I actually did notice that, and I was wondering about that, because I noticed that you were like taking the time to kind of like beat up certain enemies, and at first I was like, why is she doing that? And then I was like, oh, I bet it's because you're also trying to do the journal. And so it just makes sense from a routing perspective to like take care of all of those enemies while you're in the Whispering Vaults, because otherwise there's not, you know, there's no point in coming back there just to fill out the journal. So you might, but it means that you end up taking a while in each area because you're just trying to basically farm journal entries, which is interesting. Do you have like notes in front of you for like how many you need to beat up to get the journal entry, or do you just kind of like look for the symbol to go off? Because I feel like if I were looking for the symbol to go off, I would miss it, and then I would be like, wait, did I get it? And then I would just farm like 20 extra dudes, and then it would be pointless. All right. Well, we're like, what was that? That was what, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and we're already back in Bone Bottom. Easy game. And now I have some ideas. We did kind of meander a little bit last time. There were some places that we could have skipped that we ended up going just to kind of figure out, you know, test out our routing. I actually don't need to talk to you yet. Goodbye. Go away. No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean it. What we have discovered so far is I think the optimal routing is to just play normally up until we can get to the elevator, use the elevator, grab the magnetite brooch, and then pop back down. And we're just gonna speed run this section because this is super easy and it doesn't have to be tough at all. I'm not even gonna go get those shards. I'm just gonna jump over this guy. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna do this. I guess we'll open this shortcut. Just ow. Right. Guess we'll open up this shortcut just to just in case it ends up being useful later. It probably won't be, but I don't know. It's just right there. It's easy. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. This is not where we were supposed to be, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll grab the rosaries while I can. So we do need 120 by the time we get to the elevator. We had more than enough last time. We had like 196 or something. Yeah, not you. Oh no, we need this anyway because this is the frick. These guys are easy. Then we get the beast flies. And I can just make you keep going up. And then big boy comes. You're not scary. I can eat you for breakfast, dude. I don't actually know what you're called. Okay, that was the easiest gauntlet. Yeah, like I just clarify. That was the easiest time we've had at this gauntlet yet. So no, stop. Why are you? Oh my goodness. I literally hit it that way and then they all go this way. Whatever. Okay, I will be farming these because they're like right in our path. It's suboptimal to have to come back for them. And we do need that 120 for the magnetite brooch, which I'm still convinced is a good long-term investment. Maybe not if we can't actually beat Lace, but we can beat Lace. I bet we could beat Lace this time. If we're really good at the game, we could do it. Also wonder, are there any cheeky skips that we can do here? Probably not, but I'm willing to try it. Oh, frick. There's a cheeky death we can do. I'm just gonna get some tea here. Yeah, I am kind of looking out for some cheeky skips. I was saying earlier, I don't really want to do like a major sequence breaks because I did do some research on like you know, some of the speed runs, and I know that you can do some crazy stuff to get like wormways early up to Wormwood. That's even further from the name that I came up with last time. Greenwood, Green Cave, Wood Cave, Wood, Flower Land. The place with the wood and the flowers. I know I can get there early with some cheeky skips in Wormways. I don't know if I want to do anything that crazy, but I might be open to some minor skips, you know, something that's like a little simple enemy pogo. If I feel like it's useful to just like get through some enemies that I don't otherwise really want to deal with. So, I am willing to, you know, what I'm saying is I'm going to keep my eye out for stuff like that. I want to keep my eye out for stuff that might be worth doing. Can I like, no, I can't even pogo that. Ah, frick. I fell for this last time. Ooh. Might as well while we're here. We might as well while we're here. But yeah, I am convinced the magnetite brooch is like a good long-term investment because we'll make that money back by rosaries that we don't lose because of the nonsense. I should clarify. Rosaries we don't lose. The longer we play the game, the more likely we are to lose a bunch of rosaries to pits and spikes and other things that we just can't get. And if we can magnetize them all to us, we're going to easily make up the 120 that we spend on it. So therefore, that is my goal. Oh, and we already got it. Cool. That my goal is to get that 120. I do probably need to farm more rosaries than I have been because I know that 500, we still got to get the key. Okay. Gotta hide. Dude, if it didn't say bind here, I would have just kept rocking out with, oh, I gotta go up there, dude. If it hadn't told me to bind there, I would have just kept rocking out with the 2 health and then most surely would have died to the most pathetic death yet. The fruit. Holy cow, dude. Speaking of pathetic deaths. Holy cow, dude. We're gonna die. I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open this up. I don't have to do this segment again. Actually, this is suboptimal routing, but it's too late. We're already here. I'm gonna go up here, get these while we're here, and then I'm gonna go over to Belbeast, and I'm gonna farm silk because we're not. The dwarves will not be taking it again. We're not doing this again. We're not going around with 2 health and then dying to some silly goose. That's gonna be a bunch of nonsense. So that's not happening. What is happening is winning. And now I feel now I'm thinking about it, I feel even more emasculated being like, man, you like did Trobio like first try today and I'm just like failing to that's 2 of the 4 deaths we've had. We've had 1 death to Belbeast, 1 death to Lace that was low-key nonsense, and then 2 deaths to random enemies that it might have even been in the same room. I'd have to revisit the stuff, but revisit the last VOD to remember exactly. But we're well into Dangerland. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do that. Then we're gonna buy the magnetite brooch. I'm gonna also bench here, just as is tradition. Yeah, I'll buy your stuff. And then now we're gonna go this way as opposed to the long way that we did last time because it was silliness. Right, what is it? Oh, I guess if I have to choose, I'm doing magnetite brooch easily. Then we take the elevator back up. And then we go fight Bell Beast, you say? No, we're actually going this way. So I realized last time that we can do a bunch of silly nonsense and get some sick rosaries. I also like how, like, I've slowly started calling things the right stuff, right? Before everything was beads and bits and, you know, I couldn't remember the name of places. And now that I'm Silksong pilled, I'm starting to remember certain stuff. I still can't remember the name of Wormwood, but I can remember at least the, I can at least know what rosaries are. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up to the viewer's discretion. But I am, in fact, calling it by its right stuff. So, all right, we have, how many beads do we have? 1100. 11D11. That's how many we have. We have 11D11 beads. I know one of the things guys down there has like a whatchamacallit, but ooh. I know one of the guys down there has like a green fruit, but it's not worth collecting for me until I don't know. It's more trouble than it's worth. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go upstairs. Do that. We're gonna beat you up. Nope, we're not. Oh my god. Oh goodness. We're gonna not die. We're gonna beat you up. Oh, I can slash those? Oh, that. Oh. How? Okay, now this is just trivial. For some reason, this guy used to be the hardest thing in the game, and now it's just trivial because I know exactly how to deal with him. Oh frick, unless he does that. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yep, and then we do that. Frick. It's fine. Okay, we saved it. Gonna heal. Alright. And we're chilling. We are chilling. Like a Brazilian villain. In Gillen. What's Gillen, you say? I'll do the dealer. Gillen is the place that the Brazilian villains chill in. Ah. Okay, we can do this. Ah, frick. That's okay, we can do this. Belby's hitless, no problem. One guy that jumps at me, impossible. I guess we'll go this way. No, this is not even the right way. Where's the stuff? Nope, this is the wrong stuff. Oh, it's behind that silk curtain. I forgot. Tear down this wall, Mr. Weaver man. All right. Daughter of a distant land, blah 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 blah, lore stuff. I'm gonna drink some tea while Hornet goes into a coma. So how are we doing on ads? I think we probably we'll get the Silk Spirit, and I think we'll run we'll get right up to Bell Beast, and then we'll run an ad break before Bell Beast. Thanks for the hydrate, Rem. Right after I drink some tea. It almost makes me think you've done this on purpose. Only hydrating me when I've already sufficiently hydrated. But I guess it doesn't hurt to it's unlikely that I overhydrate on stream. Let's put it that way. It's unlikely that hydrate redeem. No, you just keep forgetting to do it. I just think the timing is funny because I even mentioned, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some tea, and then you're just like, oh, hydrate. It's like, okay, well, I just did, but I guess I'll do it again just for you. Oh, I probably should have gotten whatever. I don't actually care. I don't care about the little side quest because we're probably not gonna need it anyway. Because we're gonna die. No, we're not. But we are gonna go. Before we, I'm gonna heal right here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna farm silk. It's nice that we get to farm silk there. That was a good tip I think you gave me last time. Okay. We've got an ad break incoming, so I think we're gonna run our ad break now, and then when we come back, we are going to do Bell Beast hit list. That is the plan. So grab a little snack, get a drink, take a little rest, get a stretch in, and we'll see you soon. All right, and we're back. I didn't mean to time it exactly with the song like that, but it just ended up being perfect, so I figured I'd let it run. All right, let's go ahead and win Bell Beast. Can we do Bell Beast hitless? Let's do it to it. The goal right now is we got Bell Beast on lock, right? We're gonna do the slither. So let's be a little courageous. Let's be a little crazy with it. I was like, how did I lose silk already? Because I used spear to I almost said because I used Silksong. No, because I used Silk Spear to become free. Well, good hitless run, guys. We had a good run, but it's time to pack it up. No, it's okay. I am going to unoptimally heal to make sure that I stay fully healed as much as possible. Oh, that was scary. I shouldn't have done that. Thought I was being clever, and then I was unclever. I'm kind of scared. I want to try something, but I'm a little scared to try it. So, I think I'll try it when I'm at full health. I think that's what, or full silk, so I can heal if I need to. Shockingly easy telegraph that I don't know why it took me until like last stream to pick up on. Also a horrible time for me to itch my forehead. Like, come on, forehead, don't itch your forehead. Yeah. Okay, I want to try a science experiment. Nope, that science experiment wrong. Hypothesis failed. Okay, I thought I could hit the bells away, but I could not. It's possible I also did it wrong, but I'm not gonna try again. All right. The bells. Oh, but I can't hit those bells away. That's good to know. Which you told me, but now I actually know I can do it, is the point. Not that I didn't know I could do it, but I could do it. Before, it's different. There's a difference between you telling me that it's possible and me actually knowing that I can do it. Like, that I can do it. Not just that it can be done, but that that it can be me that does it. I think I want to get up to full silk before I do any nasty strats with the silk spear. We're almost there. I think if I also practice hitting the bells back and forth, that's gonna be a good like muscle memory for me to learn. All right. Now is when the nonsense begins. Because watch this. What? No, I mean, watch this. Let's go. Haha. And now we just do that ad infinitum. I'm going to do. Oh gosh, I miss Reaper. I miss getting to like hits people and then get more hits per hit. All right, Bell Beast done. Did we do it hitless? No. But did we do it all almost hitless? Sorta. But we also accomplished some science experiments. We got better at Bell Beast, right? We didn't just do Bell Beast. We actually improved at Bell Beast. We did things with a greater degree of comfort and skill and precision than we did before. And that's a win. Like I was saying before, it's like just like with blueprints. It's all about the next run. It's not about this run. It's about how optimally can I play Bell Beast next time. What did I learn this time that's going to help my next playthrough beat Bell Beast that much more proficiently? Also, this is like a lot of prelude for just a Silk Heart. Like I get that there's lore and stuff. Do I get that there's lore? I don't know if I even really get the lore. They're just like the Weaver's hearts or something. And because we're 50% Weaver, we get their heart. It's unclear. What is clear is nothing. What is clear? Wake up. What is clear is that we have a Bell Beast and we're winning. We're in for a sec, GG. Thank you for the GG. Yep, we did not do it hitless, but we did try some science experiments. I was able to successfully hit the bells away from me, and I also learned which bells I can't hit away from me. That was the science experiment. And I also got one Silk Spear off. So we we made some progress. So we're on our way. We're optimizing Belbeast. We're not going up because up is to the bad lands where I'm gonna die. We're gonna go over here. And the goal now, we have 2... Oh, frick, you lost... All my beads are gone. No. No, our goal... So we have a goal, and the goal is twofold. Goal number 1, get the dash. Goal number 2, get 500 beads. So this is the part... Up until now, I've, like, pretty optimized the playthrough. I mean, not that I couldn't optimize it more, but, like, I've got a pretty good idea of the routing up to Belbeast and, like, what rooms I need to go to and what rooms I don't need to go to and what rooms I could go to but probably shouldn't. Frick, frick, frick. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, never mind. What's up, Starry? Welcome in. How are you doing? That's the way it needs to be played, testing strats so that you're more knowledgeable the next run. Yeah, exactly. It's about, you know, I try, you know, there's some things that I do the same every time because I know that they're good, but then there's other things that I try, you know, be like, oh, well, what's this way? What's, you know, what's a different way that I could do this that maybe is going to be better in the long run? Can I do any silly nonsense with this? No, that actually it's pointless. Never mind. Good, glad you're good. Yeah, so we just beat Belbeast pretty optimally, I might add, and we're now in not unknown territory because I have done this before, but territory where I'm a little bit less clear on what the optimal play is. So I don't think this is the optimal play, so we're not going that way. I'm doing well. I had quite a stressful day. It's been kind of a stressful week, but I'm really, you know, I've been really looking forward to this. I always really look forward to these streams. Like they really do make, you know, when I'm having a bad day, I think about, oh, I get to stream tonight, and that helps me, and that lifts my spirits. So I appreciate you guys showing up and coming in and hanging out with me, because it really does, you know, help me deal with some nonsense that I'm dealing with IRL. Oh, I remember this room. This room has, what is it? What's in this room? What's behind door number 3 here? It's good to get so you can grab the magma bell for the next area, which is what's good to get. Oh, there's a craft metal down. Oh, the place that I skipped. Rosaries. Well, we do need rosaries. I don't know if we need these rosaries, but I think we'll just do it because I'm a platforming genius, obviously. Even with Hunter, even playing with the freaking diagonal pogo, I'm still such a genius that I can just pogo all of that and then get super rich. Best crest. I mean, if you say so. You count as y'all. Yeah. It's ow, frick. As I was saying, I am a platforming genius, except when it comes to this Clangfarben Hunter's Crest. Okay, so we got that. It would be worth going for the craft metal. Where was the craft metal? Was it down here, or did I already miss it? I'm already lost. I'm already lost. Take away my map. Send me to a new area that I haven't been to in 8 years, and I don't know where I am anymore. But okay, we will get the craft metal because oh frick, oh frick, oh frick, oh frick, oh frick. I forgot about that, but now I remember, and now just craft metal. Give me the craft metal. Let's go, because you need craft metal to buy the sky spikes, right? The thorn star, the spiky wikies. Also, I'm kind of lost. There's a lot of directions you can go here, and I'm not sure what the best strat is, but that's okay. It's like exploring again for the first time. Let's go. Even in Steel Soul, we still get explore. Okay, that's danger land. We don't go there. But this is bench land, and we do go here. There's a bunch of rosaries here. Where's here? Sting Shard and Magma Bell. Oh yeah. So which I'm trying to think. I don't know if Magma Bell's super worth it. For us, because like I don't know, we're pretty good at avoiding magma. And I know that it, like, you know, it helps with, like, the lace fight with, like, you don't take double damage to lava. But, like, we honestly, like, falling into lava was not our problem with the lace fight. Our problem was having a bunch of nonsense happen. Speaking of nonsense, can you... Let's go. Haha. That's how you use Silk Spear. Below the entrance to the Hunter's March, above the entrance to this room. Oh, between those two rooms. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll figure out where that is. Just my hyperfixation. Something that is so funny is Rem talks more in Silksong streams than Blueprints. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, you know, I'm glad that Rem is along for Blueprints, but, like, let's be honest, like, Rem's a Silksong player first, and I respect that. I understand that. So, oh, that's your hyperfixation. I am understanding now. This is what happens when I read stuff out of order. You're outside with your brother. Nice. Outside with your brother, and you're just chilling with some GoodBerean Steel Soul action. Okay, so this is the entrance to Hunter's March, right? This is where bad things happen to me. No. Yeah, you are almost at the correct wall. This is not the correct wall. Okay. Don't go there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I don't know why. I literally 100% of the game, and somehow I'm still, like, so dense, and I'm like, which wall is it? Like, if you literally had to backseat me like 8 times to get me to go there. Okay, so I was almost looking at my map. What's the version of this that is least likely to kill me? Probably go this way, right? We're not going to Hunter's March yet. I do want to go to Hunter's March eventually, because we gotta get that that goody goodness that is the fractured mask, or whatever it's called. But I don't want to go there yet, because I'm almost certainly going to die if I do. Probably after Dash. Maybe we do Dash and then Hunter's March. And we don't even have to beat all of Hunter's March, but we have to at least get through some of it. Could probably do some cheeky pogos with that guy, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, don't go to Hunter's March before Dash. Maybe even float. Oh, so okay, yeah, that's actually a good idea. We'll get Dash, and then we'll get float, and then we'll double back to Hunter's March and get the get that flea and get the fractured mask. That's our plan. That sounds like an awesome plan. Glad I thought of it. What I just realized is, what if Green Prince plays Blueprints? Well, we have encountered the Verdania in Blueprints, so maybe the Green Prince is in Blueprints. Maybe the Green Prince is Hartley, who has the green notes that are lies? Question mark. I probably shouldn't say too many, like, Blueprints spoilers in Silksong streams, but you didn't. If you're listening to this and you haven't played Blueprints, you didn't hear that. Okay, so I think up here is where. No, up here is the other entrance that we need to open from the other side. We did this last time. We don't need a bench. I think we're good on bench situation. I do want to open up the bellway. I think it's worth. Yeah, we've got plenty of cash. So let's pay the what, 50 or 40? Oh, 40 is gonna be easy. Pay 40 for the bellway. How soon can I leave after I do this? Can I, like, just leave right now and then come back and the bellway's open? I can. Excellent. So we'll get this flea. See, we're already playing more optimally. Yeah, you can leave immediately after paying. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, see, we're already playing more optimally, because now I'm remembering these things from last time, and I'm like, oh, we can just, like, go do this. We'll get the bellway. We'll get the flea. We'll make him go away. Oh, fell in lava. Get wrecked, son. What you get for ruining 2 of my 4 Steel Soul runs. Not you specifically, but your ones like you. Your brother killed my run twice. But yeah, because I think... Oh, almost died. It's fine. What was that about Magma Bell? I don't need Magma Bell, I said. I still don't need Magma Bell. Watch this. No Magma Bell. Magma Bellus. Magma Bellant. It's spelled with apostrophe NT, if that wasn't clear. Unless do you think I was calling you a Belland of the magma variety. I like how that guy's not even trapped anywhere. Yeah, Magma Bellant. You understood the assignment. I like how that one's not even trapped. Or like normal, a lot of the fleas, they're either trapped, or like they're just stuck in something, like stuck in like a barrel or something, or they're like, there's like a lot of scary enemies around. You have to beat up the enemies and then free the flea so that he feels like he's safe. It's safe to leave. But like this, did I go down here? He got tired. Yeah, this guy was just like, I'm just gonna take a nap, and then we go up and he's just like, oh, time to go. So there's an enemy gauntlet between me and that bench, right? So I think, oh, we have to go, oh, I remember this. We have to go up here. We have to go up. Don't judge it. I mean, listen, bro wants to take a nap, he gets to take a nap. I'm just saying, like, it's funny how because the lore, which I just realized now I didn't actually talk to Flea Meister on. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. How not to die? Be good at the game, obviously. Next boss fight is either Fourth Chorus or Lavender. Well, yeah, we're fighting Lavender next. We're not going to Fourth Chorus because the plan is, and I think you weren't here for I can't remember if you were here for last stream or not. I don't think you were. So our last Steel Soul stream. So here's the plan. The plan is not to die there. The plan is we're gonna get the dash, then we're gonna use our almost 500 beads to get the simple key from Bone Bottom. Then we're going to get the Wanderer's Crest early, and then we're gonna fight Lavender. That is the plan. So the first run we've had, and Lavender's the farthest we've gotten in Steel Soul. The first run we had, we okay, now we're scary. I didn't equip straight pin. That's true. I forgot to equip straight pin. But that's okay, because we're just gonna go get. That's okay, because we'll be back to the bench soon. We're not fighting Lavender without straight pin. So the plan is, we haven't actually beaten Lavender yet. In Steel Soul, we got to Lavender on our first run, and then died to honestly some nonsense. Like, there have been times when there was skill issues involved. That one was like just like a really unlucky sequence of events that led to my death in an untimely manner. This is where I have to go, right? I think this is the correct direction. And there's a bench over here, so we'll just. Oh no, I don't want to pay for benches though. Remember, you healed the wrong spot. Yeah, I did heal at the wrong spot. But also, some nonsense happened while I was healing that I feel like, while I'm gonna, while I think I'm not fully excused from the skill issue claim, it also was very much like just a kind of an unlucky thing. You trained Silksong, I saw it coming. So okay, so it was just a full skill issue then. All right, fair enough. It's fine. How are you alive still? Oh, I summoned you from... No! Why is this the hardest boss in the game now? Did like all of Mount Faye in like 2 tries, and then this is like for some reason the hardest thing ever. Dude, these freaking ants, dude. And I wanted to go to Hunter's March, dude. No way. No way we do Hunter's March now. What's healing? I don't do that. I can't heal when I don't have silk. I need silk to heal. Okay. Speaking of, okay, this is, yeah, I need to get that from the other side, which I don't have access to yet. And then here's an enemy gauntlet. Oh, it's just these 2 ants, right? It's not even like an enemy gauntlet. It's just like 2 ants that just are mad for some reason. Oh, and it's just the 1 ant, I think, right? I might silk spear here. There we go. Oh, there's more ants. Never mind. More ants incoming. Oh, frick. Heal. Suboptimal heal, but it's okay. Frick. Why is he so fast? Why are they fast? Why are they booking, dude? Frick. 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 Okay. Don't be dumb. Let's play the not dumb game. Okay, never mind. Let's play the dumb game, I guess. Right. This is fine. We're gonna get 1 more ant and a flying ant. Which one's scarier? Probably this ground guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is bad. Oh, come on. Oh, we're gonna die here, dude. No way. No way we die here. Oh, frick. Never mind, we die here. Being good could never be me. Dang, dude. Ah, that's rough. Dude, we first tried that last time. I don't even know, like... I'm not even sure what I do there differently. And that, I have to go that way to get the dash, right? Like, there's... That is required to get dash. I wasn't just, like, wandering off into land of silliness. Yeah, sign I'm not ready for the Hunter's March, exactly. Yeah. All right. And what's brutal is that one took like, it was like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So we go again. Dang. Well, but now we just know how to go even faster. That's just it. We go even faster. And then, oh, straight pin probably would have been good there. I think straight pin may have saved us. So I think that's the plan for next time. Make sure we equip straight pin, and then we use straight pin there. Because yeah, I really needed some ranged attacks, and I didn't have enough silk for silk spear, and I needed a heal. So straight pin probably could have saved us if we had it, if we had equipped it like a smart person would. But it's okay. We press on. We got a long road ahead of us in the Steel Soul department. We have yet to actually best our first try. Because first try we got 2 lace, and we have yet to actually do that again since we got there. I think, you know, I played exceptionally careful first time, and then now it's kind of, there's like this sense of like, oh, like this is old news, and so I want to like kind of like just go quickly through it so I don't waste a bunch of time. But downside to that is that I actually end up dying more often to silliness. That one, I don't know if that was silliness necessarily, but it certainly wasn't unsilliness. Yeah, and that's where I'm leaving that, I guess. But it does give us some yapportunities. I've noticed that like with playing blueprints, I don't I'm like more hyper focused on, like, there's so much happening in the game and there's so many like decisions that happen like one after the other that like a lot of my commentary is very much the why'd I put deathless in my tags? Well, because it's supposed to be a deathless run, right? Steel Soul is supposed to be deathless. I mean, I'm also just kind of experimenting with different tags, like, you know, trying to find ones that are, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's, check out this deathless run with 5 deaths so far. But I mean, it's not deathless until I get it, and then it's deathless. But it has occurred to me, regarding blueprints, like I'm focused so much on the gameplay because, which is weird because you'd think like, oh, puzzle game would be more like chill and like have more time for like yapping about random stuff, but actually because of the nature of the game, there's so many like small gameplay decisions that are happening at any given time that like almost all my commentary is like exclusively focused on the gameplay, because it's like I don't even need to I'm like, at any given time I'm like, oh, and we have to pick this room, and then this is why, and we're going here, and we're doing this now, and I think the plan is to do this. Whereas like Silksong, even on the first playthrough, I noticed there would be times, we were doing run backs or like fighting a boss all over again, or like backtracking through an area to go to a specific thing. Like there would be more opportunities to just kind of yap about random stuff and kind of come up with different topics, talk about like stuff going on in my life. And now it's like I don't and so it's interesting because where it's like Silksong is weirdly a game that is more conducive to just random chatting than something like Blueprints, at least for me. Maybe you got to reframe your perspective. See dying as winning the game plus wins 5. Exactly. Thanks for the GG. Deathless, more like winless. I mean, we win less until we win. I mean, we'll win eventually, right? That's what the Silksong experience is all about. Ignore that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong there. Ignore that too. Ignore. Don't worry about anything that you're hearing. Sometimes you lose but always win. Sometimes lose but always win. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we lose by not dying. So yeah, so boy, guys, I can't wait for my next death. I'm really you know what I'm really hoping for? I want to die to 4th chorus. I think a 4th chorus death would be really, really solid. So I think that's going to be what we shoot for is a 4th chorus death. I say that I think but I know I know some of the 4th chorus strats. I know that there's that like thing you can blow up for a quick death. And I also know you can do the super quick death with some clever pogoing. So I'm personally shooting for that. But barring that, I'm shooting for a 4th chorus death. I think that'll be a good plan for the remainder of stream. Maybe not the remainder. It depends on how long it takes us to get there. Oh, I don't need to talk to you. Talking to Sherma? No thanks. Sorry, Sherma. I'm trying to die real quick. I can't be distracted by stuff like talking. Usually just Silk Spear chorus at every possible moment. You do need to talk to Sherma. Actually, I don't. As I mean, if you think about it, how many times have I talked to Sherma in Steel Soul? 0 times. How many times have I had a successful death? 5 times. So like we're kind of batting 0-5 here with it basically talking to Sherma essentially kills the run if you think about it from a certain point of view. From a certain point of view, the Sherma is evil. Why you died last run? Because I didn't talk to Sherma. But I mean, we just need to that's why, but if that's the goal, then that's exactly why we need to avoid talking to Sherma. Chorus was kind of easy. I mean, I died to Chorus a couple of times my first playthrough. So I obviously compared to some of the other bosses, Chorus is pretty easy, but also it's not a freebie, like, and especially because it's gonna be my first time playing Chorus since the first time. It's gonna be you know, it's not free. We're gonna have to if we're gonna die to Chorus, we gotta earn it. Okay, what's up, cat? Oh man, we got a pants war on our our hands here. Oh man, you guys want to start betting? Yeah, why don't we do it? Well, let's Sherman is cool. It's not that bad. Sherman is just evil. It's not that Sherman is evil, it's just that you're bad. I never said Sherman is evil. I'm just saying not talking to Sherman gives me free wins. Let's bet getting past Lace. Do we want to do Lace or do we want to do Bell Beast? Or getting to Lace even. I mean, maybe Bell Beast. Yeah, I think, you know, we'll do it in steps, right? I think taking little steps is here. So start prediction. We'll do. Oh, and I've even got one queued up from last time. So all right, here we go. You guys asked for it. Here we go. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. All right, but the prerequisite we'll do the bet on we'll do the bet on Lace eventually, but the prerequisite is getting to Lace, and so let's do Bell Beast first. We'll and bake it to Lost Lace this run. Yeah, I think probably the answer is going to be no. So let's go ahead and do like a simpler query. How's that? So. Oh, I still don't have my my summoning powers yet, but that's okay. Soon we will have the powers to summon the beads to us. All right. Will I beat Bell Beast? That was what the prediction I did was, right? If I don't, that's kind of silly. I'm pretty sure it was. I am betting very little because I want an opposing vote, but I do believe you'll be able to get past Bell Beast. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the oh frick. Appreciate the opposing vote. See if I can stay out of the lava. It is not out of the realm of possibility for me to die free Bell Beast, right? Like the odds are low, but never zero, right? I could die to this guy right here. We could have some nonsense happen and just ruin everything. See, I was looking at chat and I almost ran into those spikes. So stuff like that can happen, even pre-Bell Beast. So anything is possible. And imagine the world where I just end up dying to some silliness pre-Bell Beast, and then you just win big. In today's video, we beat Lost Lavender first try, says the super dumb person. Well, they're not super dumb if they beat for the first try, but they might be super dumb if they claim to beat them first try and don't. I say as I claim that I'm going to do everything first try and then don't. Not me who but claimed to do so Steel Soul first try last stream. But I mean, it's about the mentality, right? You know, did I actually think that I was gonna beat Steel Soul first try? No, not at all. Did I think that by saying that I could beat Steel Soul first try, that I would get into the mentality of being careful enough to actually accomplish that lofty goal? Yes, and that's the point. My hope is beating everything first try and all my achievements run. Yeah, exactly. You gotta like you know, you got to get yourself into that mindset of the first try powers. I think the best crest in this run would be Cursed Crest. We're not getting Cursed Crest this run. Like, that's just not happening. You got to do Cursed Crest Steel Soul. Yeah, that would be wild, dude. All right, I know you're coming here. I was ready for him this time. See, we're optimizing the run. We're optimizing. We'll collect all these beads. See, this is easy. We already have enough for our magnetite brooch. And then do that. Miss the thing. I wonder if it's possible to get that thing. Probably. But if I'm good at the game. Anything down here? Like 2 beads. Not really worth it, but whatever. Yeah, Cursed Crest Steel Soul would be insane. But let's for me, let's start with just Steel Soul at all. Let's just start with beating Lace. Lace 1 Steel Soul. How about that? I'm gonna heal right now. Just to stay sane here, because I know that some of the guys in here could do some nonsense. Oh, but I know you're ours now. I know I can break your... do that, and then do that. Oh, I need the beads. Yeah, you thought you're so bad. Oh, I'm so bad. No, come on. You heal. But being for real is Wanderer's Crest because of the fastest hitting. Are you asking why I'm going for Wanderer's Crest? I mean, because I think... Is it worth... I want to go for Wanderer's Crest because I want the movement options for like Wanderer's Crest. I think, you know, the general consensus has prevailed over me in terms of, at least I want to give Wanderer's Crest a fair shake. I'm gonna get Silk Spear first, and then we're gonna go get the elevator. No, I mean it's the best. You're just saying it's the best. Not this way. The way Hornet picks up 2 beads feels so pathetic. Like, imagine her kneeling down, grabbing those 2 lost few beads in a small cave, like opening, just looking for leftover breadcrumbs between the couch. Yeah, it's like... like Chakra like peeks down there and she's like, what are you doing? And Hornet's just like, nothing. What are you doing? Yeah, she's just silly. Scrounging for beads. That's okay. All right, we're rich now, dude. Holy cow. I'll grab the Silk Spear here. And then the best thing for Steel Soul run because of its fast hitting. Yeah, I mean, I want to at least, you know, I think, you know, I was mentioning it to Rem earlier. Like, I think it's situational, right? There's going to be different crests that are going to be good for different things. So I would get the Magnetite Brooch ASAP. I want to savor the embarrassment. Yeah. I mean, we're headed for a Magnetite Brooch right now, right? We're ready for it. So I think that's good. Good timing for Magnetite Brooch. Oh, get wrecked, dude. I think this is a good time for good timing for Magnetite Brooch, because then it's we don't go way out of our way to, like, before last time I like went and got elevator first and then climbed back up to get Silk Spear. I think this routing is much more efficient, because then we're gonna just get the brooch, open the elevator, fall down, and then we're gonna just go do some cool things. I feel like he's gonna die to the Phantom because he's going to forget the counter at the end. I mean, Phantom's a ways away. Let's start with beating Lace. How's that? I think dying to fourth chorus, I think, is a good goal. I don't think it's possible to fail the counter. Oh, the game will just wait. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's, oh, we get this. And then actually, did I equip the brooch? I did not equip the brooch. I benched, and then I just walked away. All right, well, let's try this again. All right. Nope. Brooch. There we go. And then, before we go, we're gonna go farm some beads from over yonder, because we found out that there's like tons of money this way. And it's kind of like a low risk investment, because we'll just get this, go over here, watch bro die in the dumbest thing, like a flying enemy. I mean, it's possible, right? Anything is possible on a GoodBerean stream, right? Will we get to Trobio this run, or will we die to one of these clowns while trying to farm some rosaries we don't even need? Like, anything is possible. Who knows what's gonna happen? Not me. Certainly not any of you. It is a wide open door. And that's the excitement. That's the exciting part of it, right? Is that literally anything could happen. We could get into any sort of nonsense. Can I get this guy if I'm smart? Nope, I'm dumb. I thought I was clever. I didn't know he was gonna turn around. Oh, don't die. Don't, what happens if you get squished by the elevator? Do you just phase out? Like if you were to get like smashed by like one of the like the columns. For some reason, the only analogy I can think of is like the columns in Crystal Peaks in Hollow Knight, where like the ones that like go up and down a lot. I tried to drink tea and slash and it didn't work. I don't think this elevator kills you, it just goes back up. Oh, okay. Like if it detects that I'm there, it just is like, never mind, we're coming back later. If you have Reaper's Crest, then and do its running attack. Oh, I just realized that Hornet can do a backflip. Can't she do a backflip? I mean, I know that she's pretty acrobatic with the Reaper, but I can't specifically remember a backflip. But I believe you. All right. Speaking of running, let's run over to this dude. You're already doing better than me because I did my first Steel Soul with quit outs whenever I was at the risk of dying. I don't have the patience to redo the starting area 100 times. That's fair. I personally, you know, and I'm familiar with some of the like discourse around quit outs. Personally, I feel like it's against the spirit of the challenge. And so even though it's the sort of strat that probably would benefit someone like me, and not doing quit outs are going to greatly extend the number of tries this is going to take. For me personally, I think that it's more, it'll be more fun in the long run if we don't do quit outs. That's just for me. But I don't blame anybody who goes for that. I don't blame anybody who does quit outs, because this is a brutal run. It's a brutal run, and we take what we can get. Personally, I'm going to try to exercise at least that kind of self-discipline. Bros too voted at the game to die to Belbeast. That's right. They don't call me the voted Berean for nothing. I think we can actually get some cleverness here. Yeah, because I'm at the point where I'm like not even commentating on like what my strats are for Belbeast. Like I can yap and just like absent-mindedly avoid everything except for the damage that I take. Like, I haven't even been commenting on the fact that, like, I just am walking back and forth to avoid taking damage to. Oh no! Oh, we're officially in danger. Oh, we just went from fine to absolutely not fine. All right, lock in. Oh, he's gonna jump. Oh, this is bad. Omega lock in. No. Oh, wow. Dang. Like I said, anything could happen, including including winning the prediction. So here we go. No, I'm apparently still bad. Dang. Just that I was saying, I was like, oh, Belbeast is so easy, I'm locked in. But it just goes to show, right? It just goes to show how unforgiving this game is. Whereas, like, even something that, like, even where I can, you know, in a situation where I can, like, even when we're in a situation where I'm like, oh, Belbeast, I've beaten Belbeast like 4 times today. Like, this is so easy. I know all the telegraphs. I'm literally yapping while I'm like doing all my strats, and like I can avoid it, and it's so easy. But like, one mistake, right? It was one poor heal. I chose to heal at a poor time. The bell fell in my head, and we went from absolutely winning to like inches from death. And it's so crazy how one single mistake can just turn the whole game around. Feel like Sea of Sorrow is going to be like God Home type of thing. Maybe. Biggest mistake you can make in this game is heal the wrong guy. It's really true. That's literally, that was the death of our lace run as well, right? It was just a really poorly timed heal. Maybe don't yap. What do you take me for? And it's like, I mean, what's the alternative? I lock in for Belbeast every time, even though I win like 90% of the time. Like, what's the alternative there? But you know, at some point you just wanna, you know, I wanna have fun too. I don't wanna like be like, okay guys, quiet time while I fight Belbeast again. Like, that's boring. Take you for a bad Silksong player. Rude. I meant to read your chat from earlier. I mean, all my quit out playthroughs led me to developing my skills enough to not need quit outs anymore. That's a fair point too, right? Is that it's like you kind of need the reps, and that's kind of the scary thing about Silksong, is that, like, you know, as we get through, you know, as we go further, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be like our multi-hour runbacks for bosses that are way harder than Belbeast or Lace 90% of the time. So far you've won to the Belbeast 66.7% of the times. Well, who's counting? Apparently you. Did bro just say that? Did bro just say what? What did I say? Oh my goodness. Rem was the one that said that. I probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. We're not going back there anyway. Doesn't matter. So anyway, you guys want to do another prediction? Will I beat Belbeast this time? Who knows? anything's possible. Like I said, in a GoodBerean stream, anything is possible. Oh, I do know that you love Koos. They don't call you Koos Starry for nothing. I did fall down there though. Well, I wrote 66.7 instead of 67. Just wanted to avoid that. And Koos Starry made it happen anyway. You see what I have to work with? You see, you know, I make such painstaking choices to avoid certain turns of phrases, and then you guys just make it happen anyway. You still said it. Yeah, well, I think it's more of like 89% of the time, really, right? Not 67, 89. I don't care if there was a period. Yeah, we don't do periods here in chat. Period. Where are we at on time? Okay. You could probably... We'll get as far as we can for the next ad break. 2/6 of your Steel Soul deaths have been to Belvies. It's true, yeah. Yeah, no, I understand the math. Oh. Yeah. Well, apparently Hornet, Hornet has a period cramp when I say 6-7. Apparently Hornet's weak to 6-7. Ha! Okay. So, in the interest of what we just talked about, right? A poorly timed heal can ruin everything. So we do a well-timed heal. A goodly timed heal. Dude, I wish I had Silk Spear right now. I could really go for a Silk Spear. It's just mean because I get Silk Spear and then I just don't get to use it at all. Will GoodBerean make it past Moss Mother here? Thanks for the GG. We have yet to die to Moss Mother. We have which was just the first time for everything. So it's the chances of losing to Moss Mother are not 0, but we're currently going 6-0 on Moss Mother. Thanks for the hydrate, Starry. You guys want to do another prediction? See we get past Belvies this time. Waste my pants because you made me lose 520 pants. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you do what you want, man. Far be it from me to police how other people use their pants. I'm assuming that sure is for prediction. So let's get some Belvies action in here. Right, hold on. Probably should have. Whatever. Give me a second. We'll get there. All right, start prediction. Will I beat Belvies this run? Oh, you guys are gonna love this. Oh shoot, back away. Oh dang. I can do this. I can make this happen. Okay. Well, we'll just go with this. Boom. Don't want to waste my pants because I'm collecting for the change redeem value. Yeah. Well, this is the way that you earn it back, right? Like this is the gamble. This is, you know, the hope is alive. Will GoodBerean be victorious or not? It's really up in the air. Disclaimer, tomorrow our subscription will end. Well, I guess you'll just have to subscribe again. I mean, you know, if you want, like, you know, I assume it's been nice having the subscription situation, but boy, we broke. Today's your follow anniversary. I don't know how that could possibly be true because I've not been streaming for a year, and you showed up. You haven't even been following me. Like you started following me at Trobio. That was in like March. Oh, speaking of subscriptions, we have an ad break coming up. What's the best place to end for ad break? I think let's just go over here. We'll drop down here. We'll beat you up. And then open this and we'll do our ad break. Maybe Risky will give us more. Maybe. How much pants do you have? I have infinite pants, but I assume you're talking to Rem. Again, I think you'll win this time, but I'll vote in on the opposition. And again, you might get paid out for it. I love wasting pants. I bet you do. You should make a currency called pants. I literally do have one. All right, we're gonna go on ad break. See you soon. All right, and we're back. What? Okay. Oh, you've chatted so much I have to scroll up. Like money currency. Yeah, again, we literally have a currency called pants. I don't know how much more clear that could be. At 15K currently for the pants. All right. Well, so only a couple of things you could be saving up for. But you've already told us what you're saving up for. Slowly collecting. Wish I can donate pants. If I could, I would pass down the challenge to yourself, and I'll give you all my pants to you. So you're just trying to help Rem amass pants for the that changing that redeem. And right now there's no point since we don't have enough for the redeem change. Yeah, that's true. Just keep collecting patiently. Also, GoodBerean, if you have infinite pants, couldn't you make predictions that won't just transfer the pants from one person to another, but give us more pants? I don't think so, because I don't think I can contribute to predictions that I create. So even if I could contribute, I think the infinite just means that like I can redeem whatever I want on my own stream, but I don't think I can actually like funnel that into like a prediction or something. Donating would be really good because 2 or more people could donate to one person to get enough pants for redeems. I mean, like you could, technically you could do, you could. I'm not saying this is something you should do, but theoretically, right, you could just like do some insider trading situation where you conspired to like one person donates a bunch, next redeem, say like, say I do a redeem that's like, will I make it to lace? And one person like does, donates all, bets all of their pants, and one person deliberately bets like one pant. And then that when that outcome gets resolved, like all the pants essentially get transferred to the other person. You could hypothetically do that. I'm not encouraging you to do that, but I'm just saying the option is there. At the end of the day, you guys do what you want with your pants. And if you want to do some insider trading on my gambas, I'm not gonna tell you not to, but I'm also not going to tell you to. You win, you get double pants. I don't think we can like. I'm not super sure on like how the math works with like the pants. Like when you guys do donate, like is it do more pants enter the economy collectively, or does the or does it like the number of does the number of pants stay net neutral and just get redistributed? I'm kind of unclear on that whole situation. How good you are at coding. I'm surprised you don't make your own apps, even with apps that develop apps. I mean, I do, I've made some of that stuff, right? Like I have GoodBot, and I have like a website with some games that eventually I'll share. But making apps is hard work, and especially like, I've been trying to be a, especially, now with the streaming thing, like that does take some time away from stuff that I used to spend working on like coding stuff. And, before I started streaming, like it was not uncommon for like my main hobby to be something like, spending most of my evenings like working on some coding project. Not AI, but real apps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like, if we're talking about just like vibe coding, that's a whole different story. But like, I don't really, do that. It's one thing to use AI as like a tool to help like learn and understand. But it's another thing to just like shove some prompts into a code base and call it an app. But yeah, it's also, where am I'm still going the right way, right? Where are Sherma's people? I don't know. I think Sherma might have come from a faraway land, because Sherma's a pilgrim like us, right? So maybe he came from a land of Sherms. Who knows? Not me. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's just a question of time, Starry, right? Like, there's so many things that I could do, like, you know, that I could spend my time doing and working on, but it's hard to prioritize. And, you know, like, I would love to, you know, I would love to spend more time doing some coding stuff and work on GoodBot and maybe build out some other functionality, some other scripts that I could do in stream. But then the question is like, well, is that the most worthwhile thing that I could be doing right now? I think one thing that I want to do is kind of take a step back from doing the YouTube videos stuff, which I still want to do the YouTube videos because I already feel like I'm behind on them, but I'm just feeling like it's taken away from like the things that I actually like started this channel to do, which is like have a space to focus on making more music and doing more coding. And I'm not really doing that right now. I'm like, really, you know, we're streaming, and then I'm really focused on a lot of like doing videos, making videos of previous streams. And I want to get back to doing more of the creative. Not that making videos isn't creative, but I think I want to do more music and coding stuff and less video editing right now. He came from a different land. Why didn't they get more? Sheridan equals Sherma's culture. I'm not sure what you mean. Why didn't they get more? Thanks for the hydrate. Man, you guys really spend your body weight in hydrate redeems. Appreciate that. I appreciate you looking out for me and making sure I'm staying well hydrated. But I'm also thinking about, like, you've got these lofty goals of saving up tons of pants, and like, how many pants have you spent on the hydrate alone? But I appreciate it. And if you guys have ideas for other, you know, fun redeems, like, let me know. Like, I try to come up with stuff that I think is fun and interesting while also kind of sticking with sort of my my vibe and like the sorts of things that I think are fun. But if there's, you know, there's other stuff that tickles you guys' fancy, like, feel free to run them by me. I don't promise that I'll do them, but I'll promise that I'll consider it. I'll promise that I'll think about it and see what, you know, and if there's enough public opinion to be like, oh, we really want this kind of redeem, like, I'll put some thought in to see what I can do to make that kind of thing happen. It is summer break. You could take a week or two off, like, on online classes on things you want to improve. Well, it's summer break for you. I have a 24/7 job. Not a 24/7 job, but like, I have a job where you have to take like vacation days for that sort of thing. And I already have some ideas for what a vacation looks like there, and it doesn't fully include doing what is described. Forgot about that. Yeah, some of us have jobs. We can't just I'd love to have just the time to go through and do that. Jobs do feel like 24/7. Honestly, yeah, it's like, it might, you know, 40 hours a week, not really, more like 24/7 in the soul. But yeah, it's, ow, freaking pants. Oh, double freaking pants. Oh, triple freaking pants. My stuff is gone. Also, I didn't do what I was supposed to do, which was get Silk Spear now. You can smack the puke bug from below the platform. I usually just do that. I keep trying to do that, and then it's like, it just isn't working out. So, I don't know. But I know that now that I can, like, make puke bug go away with, like, now that I can make puke go away by slashing it directly, like, I'm a little more confident with puke bug, but not fully confident yet. Well, I mean, like taking a break from streaming to focus on your job and other things. Well, I'm certainly not going to be taking a break to focus on my job. This is my way to get away from my job. This is what I use to get through the times when my job is too much. So we're certainly not focusing on our job more. But I don't really want to take a break from streaming. Like, I think this is, you know, part of the goal of this year is to be, you know, to make this a priority. So like, you know, because like I mentioned in the past, like I've, you know, before this, my side projects might have been something that was more like coding related. Like I was, you know, would work on like little personal projects, coding wise, or you know, before that I was like really musically inclined, and so like I would, you know, do little music projects or like learn new instruments or things like that. You know, and so part of the reason why I started streaming is because I wanted to create a space where I'm like, I have an excuse to create those things in public, and you know, and not just feel like I'm just working on little personal projects that never see the light of day, but like literally make, oh frick, I thought this was gonna go away, but literally like create, you know, sort of make the light of day happen to the personal projects, and just have that be, you know, part of the experience. And you know, I've really enjoyed streaming, and so I don't really, you know, while I understand what you're saying about like I could take a break, that's not what I feel like I need right now. Like I'm not saying that I need to take a break from streaming. I'm saying that I think I need to refocus my priorities of what I want to accomplish in the hours that I'm not streaming. I want to make sure, I want to refocus to make it more about the original vision, which is creating stuff that I can put out, you know, stuff for stream, for that I can you know, creating music and creating coding projects for stream and on stream, and less of the less of the just like video editing, clip making, promotional stuff that has been like the bulk of my outside hours. That's what I'm saying. So I want to take a break from that and move towards more of the original creative vision. Glad to be back in stream. This is my 9 to 5 job, watching stream. Yeah, honestly, that'd be great. Gonna heal right now, or I'm gonna die. Dude, I almost died right there. Like, real talk. Yeah, I'm glad you're back in stream. Like, it's, you know, I'm glad that you're having a good time and, you know, wanting to hang out here. It's really cool to kind of see, you know, the ways the stream is growing. Wait, what's over here? Did I never go over here before? Oh! Oh! Well, this is game changer. Holy cow, how many times were you just gonna, like, let me walk by that? And what's this? Secret passage, Raggy? A lot. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Oh my goodness. Well, is this like... Okay, well, here's these. Also, we forgot to equip the thing again, didn't we? Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, where's my stuff? Like, we never equipped the thing. All right, well, where's the nearest bench? I saw there was one up there, but I don't know how to get to it. Well, now I kind of want to make sure that this is like, this feels like it's probably the optimal way back, possibly. I bet I can trick this guy into giving me what I want. Come here. Almost there. Oh, we almost got it. We almost got it. If I'm a genius, I can get it. Gonna get these. All right, watch this. Watch this. Come here. You're bad. Goodbye. Alright, come here, come here. Oh, frick. Alright, check it out. Boop. We missed it. Alright, I'm gonna die here, so we gotta move it. Ooh, okay, we're officially in dodge land, because otherwise I'm gonna die. And then here's the bench, right? Is this the bench? Yes, the bench. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna equip this. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go straight to Belbeast. All right, bet. We're chilling. I've done all the deaths, right? Have I missed any deaths on the death counter? Yeah, it's 6. Okay. I'm trying to now, like, I'm losing my mind. I was like, was there something I forgot to click? But okay. All right, gang. Let's beat up Belbeast. For cow. Oh, I thought I could sneak a little cheeky hit there. It's okay. All right. So last time we made mistakes. This time, no mistakes. We're gonna go do this hitless. Hitless Belbeast at long last. We've been talking about it all stream. It's gonna happen right now. Before your very eyes. No hit Belbeast. Belbeast? More like no hit beast. Because we're gonna get no hits. Okay, that was a little risky, but that's okay. The double. You get, that's good to know that I can get double there. I think I'll still play it safe when he does, like, the bell throwing one. And then I think, yeah, you're gonna do that. Just play it safe. And you're gonna jump, bop, bip. Yeah, that was a little scary, but that's epic damage. Now you're mad. Yeah, you mad, bro? Okay, focus up. Still no hits. We're still hitless. I say as I almost get hit by the bell. The bell's... Dude, okay, we're not quite hitless anymore. The almost hitless, but not actually. I just think we still win here. As long as we just don't make bad life choices. That's what we did last time. We made a bad life choice and it cost us 0 bad life choices. So it's not hitless, but it is bad life choiceless. Never mind. We're in bad life choice land. Okay, that was actually kind of a bad life choice that didn't ruin us. Okay, steady. Oh, frick. Oh, dude. Dude, how is Belbeast now the hardest boss in the game? What happened here? What is this fall off? How does this happen? Oh my goodness. All right, well, guess who gets more stuff? Shogun says hi. Awesome. Tell him I'm bad at Belbeast. I'm sad that I won. I'm sad that you won as well. Is it studying you? It must be, because I like is it getting better? Is Belbeast getting better or am I getting worse, guys? Lost Lavender to Belbeast. All right, well, we go again. Well, so now we're... You guys want to do another prediction? Will I beat Belbeast this time? Sure, why not? Now it feels like it's an actual prediction, because it's like, okay, now we've established a trend. We had a trend of beating Belbeast, and now we have a trend of failing to Belbeast, so anything is possible. Now, before it was the meme. Now I actually have no idea. what the likelihood of me doing this is. All right, 50%, 7%, you say? Here we go. And then so that's what? Already 3%. All right, gang. There you go. What's one more than 5? Thrive. All right. Here we go again. You guys ready for a lot of this? It's okay. We're just optimizing our pretty well-based play. So okay, let's analyze though, because we've got about a half an hour to analyze this situation. What went wrong last play? The Bell Beast jumped into me. Surely I don't lose 1,000, right? Surely not. You bet 1,000. All right. What did you you just ever the believer, Starry. I appreciate you. I don't know if I deserve it at this point. I wouldn't blame you if everybody bet against me at this stage. Remember when I thought I was gonna do Silks? Remember when I thought I was gonna do Steel Soul first try? That was a fun time. But yeah, so now we've got the time to discuss. Let's really get to the bottom of what went wrong last time. So here's what happened. I was doing okay, and then he jumped at me, and I couldn't go under him. When I can go under him, I'm totally fine. But he jumped at me. I tried to do a pogo. That worked. Then I tried to do a second pogo, and that didn't work, and then I died. I don't know what the best way to avoid that situation is exactly, because I was kind of already like in the corner. Maybe the strat is just never be in the corner. Like if you're in the corner, just don't be, because the corner, oh frickin' pants, you're gonna come after me now, aren't you, dude? No, frickin' frick. Stop doing things. But I'm not even going for that because it never pays off. So this is the strat, just never be in the corner, because I feel like if we're in the corner, we invite opportunities for him to jump at me, and then I kind of get screwed, right? Like if he jumps at me and I'm like over in the corner, I don't really know the best way to avoid it. And I'm kind of scared to not try to jump over him, because like what if he just like lands on me and then I'm like, the hitbox is bad. My recommendation is that whenever you see the big cloud thingy signifying that she's jumping up, then move toward it ASAP but not close enough to get hit. Yes, because like I know the telegraph, because I know that it goes like right before she does the jump. But I think the problem was that like I was too far over to begin with, and so like I could, you know, maybe there's a world where I could have like moved faster and recognized faster, but like I wasn't sure how to get away like when I needed to. Right. All right, we gotta figure out how to optimize this. Like I'm not scared of dying to Moss Mother, but I wanna like, oh maybe this is the move, right? Maybe we just, oh, you can do that? All right, oh, you can do that. You can do that, all right? That. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna let you fly at me, and then I'm gonna heal. Good healing track. There we go. Easy game. Oh, and they die too. That's nice. You gotta start moving before she's out of the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I think what would save me there is if I were just closer to the center to begin with. Because if I'm close to the center, then I just don't ever run into problems, right? Because then I can tell, you know, even if the telegraph happens and I'm like late on it, I can, you know, as long as I recognize which telegraph it is, which I almost always do, then it's I just don't have much room to go. I think the times where I run into trouble is if I'm in the corner and then she goes, because then I don't have the time to get out. So you just gotta focus on that. Oh, papa.
Da, Finestra. Pass fine. Benny Frank.
Right. So yeah, I think we have a solid plan for how to never die to belly beast again. So, let's just do that. Just never die to belly beast again. All right. I bet we can get belly beast before the ad break too. We're quick on it. We've done this like 4 times today, so surely this is the run. My personal goal is still to beat 4th chorus. Like we still are die to 4th chorus. We still gotta die to 4th chorus today. So we got a long way to go for that. I don't know if we'll make that. It's a lofty goal at this point in the stream. When we were like 1 minute 15 in, it was a reasonable goal. Now it's a little bit more of a trying. It'll be a little tougher. Be lucky to reach Lace this stream. Say hi, Shogun. Hi, Shogun. Okay. I'm gonna go in here to get some beads. And then, oh, no, we don't die there, because I know how that goes. And then we win. Oh, but speaking of the coding projects, so I alluded to this in the Discord, but you guys will notice that I keep incrementing the death counter. The death counter was just like the most unnecessary thing that didn't need to happen. So here's what happened there, right? When I did my Sonic Adventure 2 challenge, I did a Sonic Adventure 2 low button press, and so I built out this whole like input tracker where I mapped out controller inputs to different keys on my keyboard, and then like basically mapped that to a like a text document that was like, oh, when I press this button, update the text document, and then have OBS read from the text document and update like some the count on the screen. So that was the whole idea behind that. So as soon as I got the idea for like a death counter, I was like, oh, well, I can do the exact same thing, but just like instead of a bunch of buttons, it's just like one button. And so I'll just map one button on my keyboard to like a, you know, an input that increases like a count on a text file, and then OBS reads from that text file, and then I have a death counter. So I built all of that out, and like it wasn't hard, but like it was, it was a little bit of work. I don't remember how long it took, maybe like an hour or 2, and then I like finished it, and then I was like, wait, none of this gives me none of this needed to happen, right? Because with the input counter, it was the whole point was that like I didn't have to like manually count like all the inputs, and it could just track it in real time. With the death counter, like it's happening like once every like, every couple of hours, or like once every half hour at the most. So like, realistically, I could just stop, manually update a text field on OBS and call it a day. Like we don't even have to do anything about like reading a fancy text document. We don't have to do anything about like using a key to increment the counter. Like none of that needed to happen. It was literally just like, it literally could have just been as simple as, oh, I died. Let's click on this scene in OBS and update a single, like a single number manually. So basically what I did was just spend 2 hours programming a hotkey. That's basically what happened. And it's a fancy hotkey. I don't know if I could, you can do a hotkey that does exactly what I did in OBS natively. But that's you know, that's basically, you know, I just that's my story of the time that I spent 2 hours programming a hotkey for what could have just been a manual update. So all that to say, you better believe we're using the script. You better believe that I'm using that I've got that script going right now, and that I've been using the hotkey to update the counter, because we did all that work, and so gosh darn it, we're gonna use it. So that's how that works. I'll leave Shogun Twitch in the Discord so y'all can watch him after stream. Oh yeah, is he streaming? Does he need an input counter? I know how to make one of those. Ah! Okay. Let's how are we doing? I think we're doing pretty well. Got cash money to buy the thing. 25 minutes till next ad break. Oh, we'll have we'll be out Bell Beast easy Bell Beast beating. Yes, Kado. That's that tune. Feel like it's like a toss-up whether or not I'm going to, whenever I sing on stream, it's a toss-up as to whether or not it's on pitch or not. Like sometimes it's, you know, if I'm like just singing a random song, I feel like I've got good pitch, unless I'm like deliberately doing something with bad pitch, but like for comedic reasons. But it's funny because, you know, sometimes I'll hear a thing and then like mimic the song, and then I'll be like, that wasn't that. Oh, you can do that. Okay. For some reason I was thinking that guy was like unreachable through for some reason I was thinking it was too thick, but if you're smart, you can do it. Okay, cool. All right, that's way easier. Yeah, so feel like I sing well enough sometimes that I can prove that I do in fact have a sense of pitch, but sometimes I'd sing in a way that casts dispersions on that. Casts aspersions? Casts dispersions? What's the correct one? What do you guys think? Cast dispersions or cast aspersions? I feel like it's aspersions, right? What are dispersions? What are aspersions for that matter? Or something we cast, I suppose. Let me just farm some silk here. Right. And here's what's gonna happen. Do that. Stab you in the face. Go home. Stab you in the face again. Stab you in the face. Stab you in the face. You're done. Easy game. Stab you in the face. You're done. Oh, we're so rich. Man, in like 9 tries, when I finally get past Bell Beast and get enough for the key, we're gonna have so much stuff for the key. It's gonna be great. All right. Silk Spear. I do feel like we're optimizing this this run pretty well. It's been what? Like how long how long did it take us to get to this point? What, like 20 minutes? We're making some progress. So what is this? A frayed rosary string. I always forget. Okay. So now let's go. Gonna go down, She chose down. He chose down. Was that wrong? Too late now. You guys can name that movie. I don't know what I can promise. That's not legally binding, but you name that movie, you get secret Berean points that don't go to any sort of official counter, but are counted in my heart. That's what that means. All right. Oh no, we always do this. Learn. Cast aspersions. Well, I'm gonna read that as soon as I equip this, because otherwise I'll forget. Cast aspersions on someone, something, to criticize or make damaging remarks or judgments about someone or something. His opponents cast aspersions on his patriotism. Oh, okay. Now I'm wondering if I even use that in the correct context. Because I was talking about my singing, and I said, sometimes I sing poorly in a way that casts aspersions on my claim. Which I suppose is technically correct. Yeah, I'm sort of making damaging remarks about my own singing. Do you know that Shogun is Egyptian? I did in fact know that. Yes. Learned all about his Egyptian internet and how it's shared, and sometimes they use it all up and they have to do stuff to get more. I think it's right. Okay, I'll take it. Well, we've officially casted aspersions upon our understanding of casting aspersions. You think it's right but not true? Okay, yeah, I mean, well, that's what I'm saying, is that it's like sometimes I sing in a way that's like, oh, he can sing, and sometimes I sing in a way that's like, what are you doing, brother? And it's just I don't know, it's just kind of out there. I'm gonna skip all of these guys because this is a bunch of nonsense. Oh my goodness. There we go. Tell when someone's not trying. Yeah, I hope so, but it's also like you can never know, you know, different beast when you're on the internet, right? Because it's kind of hard to tell how you come across, especially like with like no face cam. It's like, you know, so, and my sense of humor can be pretty subtle sometimes, right? I don't necessarily you know, sometimes I make jokes that I think are clear, but like are actually not very clear to people. And that's kind of the fun part of, you know, is I'll make these jokes on stream that, am I joking? Am I telling the truth? Who's to say? But sometimes that works against me because I'm actually trying to be sarcastic or tongue-in-cheek, and then people don't actually understand. So anyway, here's Bell Beast. All right, guys, I think we're gonna actually win this one. I think. Yeah, I think stay in the middle. Stay in the middle, right? Sloop de whoop. Yeah, as long as we stay in the middle, we're like chilling. What was I saying? Staying in the middle and chilling? Promise I'm not going to do that into the mic every single time he does that, but I also can't promise that I won't do that into the mic periodically. See, I resisted right there. I wanted to, and then I was like, nope, I just made the promise that I wasn't going to do it all the time. So I have to prove myself to be a man of my word, a Berean of my word. All right, what are you gonna do? Bloopity-doo. Oh, we could probably do some. All right, we're gonna dodge some bells. Let's do that. Let's dodge some bells, guys. Any bell dodgers in chat? Anybody who likes dodging bells? I sure like dodging bells. They call me Bell, Dodge, and Berean. This was my nickname back in high school. They're like, who's that? I was like, oh, that's Bell, Dodge, and Berean. Well, what does he do? Oh, he dodges bells, obviously. So that might actually be the other move, right? If I do get trapped in a corner, go backwards, because I don't think he's going to pounce on me. But he's going to do that. He's going to heal right now. Then we're going to run away. All right. Let's lock in. So let's not die to Bell Beast again. Dwarves will not be taken in again. GoodBerean will not be dying to Bell Beast yet again. Yeah, you thought. You thought. They call me the Bellmeister. I gotta meist all these bells. See, it's been a while since I did that, so we got the one in. Easy, we're in the center, no problemo. Feeling a Silk Spear coming on. Not now. Next time he jumps. Not that. Yeah, you thought? Yeah, you thought? Here we go. Oh, sick, I didn't even need a Silk Spear. Silk Spear who? There we go. Thanks for the GGs. Well, Starry, looks like you didn't lose your looks like you haven't lost your stuff already. Glad to lose finally. I'm glad you lost too, Rem. Tell me why I almost just incremented the death counter out of out of habit. Oh, we just fought Bell Beast. Time to increment the death counter. That's not the pattern that we want to establish here. All right. Want to give Rem all my pants? Well, I can't. I'm not. That's not how this works. I'm bound by the code of law. I almost did just press no. Yes, I beat it 77 or 57% of the time. Yeah, take the 50 pans. Yeah, we're not gonna be. Listen, if you're gonna do like your insider trading, that's got to be something that you guys conspire to do together. But I will not be part of it. I am going to be an honest Berean, and I am going to make sure that the weights and measures stay fair. Right? We're not gonna be doing like fake prediction outcomes. Shogun says hi. Oh, awesome. Tell him I say hi. If he's still streaming when we're done, we're definitely gonna raid him. That's definitely what's happening. What is he streaming? Is he streaming Silksong? Or is he streaming something else? Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if Shogun is still streaming when you finish the stream, then can you raid him? Yeah. By the way, I'll put my Discord. I'll put Discord link in the Discord. All right. He's streaming Geometry Dash. Okay. I mean, I'll still jump in on that for sure. For the homie. Okay. We did it, guys. We beat Bell Beast. All right. Now, do we want to do another prediction? I'm thinking probably go for dash because we've yet to actually achieve dash today. So we could do a couple of predictions, right? We could say, do I get dash? Do I get Wanderer's Crest? Because that's its own challenge, right? That's got like a gauntlet. Or do I get, we're not going up there. Or do we get to Lace? So what do you guys think? Should we do another prediction? And if so, what are we predicting? And also, where's all my money? I was promised tons of sick cash for my investment. Dash? Yeah, let's just do all. Okay, all right, bet. Will I get dash? Yes. You gotta go fast. No. You gotta go last. All right. Boom. I think I'm gonna stick with the 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes is like a solid prediction time, right? Gives you time to kind of like consider your options, think through what you actually want to accomplish. But it's not like, you know, we're not sitting here for 5 minutes, but it's also not like a rush either. Dash, Wanderer, and Lights. Yeah. So we'll just do all 3 of them. I'm just, you know, I think it's good to have like little benchmarks, you know. I'm not actually doing that. I'm leaving the rosaries. Those rosaries can stay home. Also, I'm not going here either because these are just shards. Giving my pants away to you, Rem. Well, that depends on the outcomes, I suppose. All right. Watch this. Watch this. Get so wrecked. Holy cow, you're toasted. All right. Let's hope you will. Yeah, I mean, that's who knows what will happen. I don't want him to die on the way. I don't want me to die on the way either. But you know how this works. Anything's possible. Only predicts 10 pants, so you lose. If you lose, you won't lose a lot. I mean, again, it's like whatever you guys want to do. I'm not here to you know. And also just, you know, the disclaimer, I think this goes without saying. At no point am I going to, like, deliberately, like, confound the, you know, I'm never going to, like, deliberately provoke the outcome. Like, I'm not going to deliberately lose to something or, like, not try my hardest. Like, whatever happens, happens. And, like, obviously I want to win. So, like, we're going to try our hardest our darnest to win. My goal is not to be like a pants farm for you guys, but that may end up happening. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You should be able to get dash. I should be able to get dash. Yes, this is a true statement. Whether or not I will get dash remains to be seen. Where am I going? What is this place? Is this a place that is a friend land or a bad land? Oh, the Rosary land. Okay, we can do this. See, okay, we're already learning. Last time I had to ask about it, and this time I was like, oh, yeah, this is the place with all the rosaries. Easy. So, we're optimizing. If you lose, I'll throw my phone on the ground. I would recommend against doing that. Yes, it is Rosary land. We remembered. Oh, frick. Yeah, I would recommend against throwing your phone on the ground, especially in instances of GoodBerean playing the game poorly, because that will result in no small amount of phone damage over the course of time. Just don't lose. I mean, I'm doing my best here, man. Whatever happens, happens. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you just don't make, you know, don't make oaths you can't keep. Don't make promises you don't want to follow through on. Because I tell you what, I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to try. You know, I'm not gonna be made to do any better by threats of violence against your phone. That's not what's gonna happen. The state of the safety of your phone is going to have no bearing on how well I do here. Also, is this a different way than I went last time, or did I just not open that ledge? 'Cause here's the thing, the shortcut that you can unlock from the bell way, or from the bell home. The safety of your home will have no Berean. Oh, like bearing Berean? Is that what you're saying? Like a pun? I'm having a hard time. Oh, safety of your phone will have no Berean, no bearing. I don't care. I don't know why I wrote home. Brain is sleepy. Yeah, fair enough. You know, you've had a long day. You had a good solid run yourself. Now you're here for for round 2 of Silksong. Also, this is pointless. We shouldn't have come here. %98 on a level he's playing. Nice. Okay, this is bad place, but then this is bead place. Yeah, see, learning. We learn. We know what's happening now. I don't need to be told anymore, because I know, at least not right now. I might need to be told later, but today, at this moment, I know what's up. All right, and then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bench, just heal. Then we're gonna go up here. You get straight pin. Actually, I'm gonna beat this guy up. You get silk spear. You're dead. Don't forget to equip the pin. Yeah, that is the plan. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna break this open. We're not gonna talk to Grindel because he is a clown. And then we're gonna grab the straight pin. We're gonna skip through the cutscene because I don't care. And then we're gonna sit on the bench, and then we're gonna equip the straight pin. So because that's possible for me to forget that too. Got a computer to watch on a phone on the other. Okay, nice. So you're watching Shogun win at Geometry Dash on one device and watching me lose at Silksong on the other. Perfect. I can't think of a better way to spend a Friday night. Okay, we have the straight pin. We are healed up. Let's do it to it. All right. And I know this, we're not going that way. We're gonna go this way. Wait, I also have multiple devices. Oh, are you guys gonna just like both do like the double stream powers? Okay, so I think we just jump down here. Oh, that's okay. Oi. I'm just gonna skip all of you guys. I don't care about you guys at all. We're just gonna walk right through. All right, and then skip this as well, because I know that there's nothing up here I care about. Double stream, yay. Oh, but you don't get pants on. You got to be careful of which one you stream, which one you're watching me on, because you don't get pants. Well, I mean, you do get pants, but like one of your counts has way more pants than the other. More devices, more pants. Maybe for you, but Rem's got multiple accounts. You'll still receive the, yeah, you're still gonna receive the pants, but it's not gonna be you know, as you won't be getting as much bang for your buck as many pant for your pants. Many points for your pants. Many pants for. I tried to make. Oh, thanks for the follow, Remway. Welcome in. Still, yeah. I know you'll still receive pants, but it's just. Dude, I love throwing that guy into the lava. He just like evaporates. He doesn't even like get toasted. He just like lava. I'm just gone. Thanks for the hydrate, Rem. What? Sorry, did you just unfollow and then follow? Do you just want to hear the jingle? Is that what that was? I don't know what you're talking about. It's a cute jingle. I like the jingle. You know, it's a fun jingle. I want to write more jingles. Right now, because I have right now I have like a jingle for that, and then I have a jingle for the raids. I want to write more jingles like that, but it's just a question of it's like I keep saying, it's just a question of priorities. Do I, you know, I'm gonna have some time this weekend to work on some stream stuff. So what do I work on? Do I work on Hollow Knight Wrong? Do I work on writing some more jingles? Do I work on writing, you know, do I work on writing some more music so that you guys can hear more than 2 songs when I go on ad breaks? do I write some cooler commands for GoodBot so we can finally make like a shout out command or like interactive commands? Like all of these things are goals I have, and the question is, what's the thing that's going to be the most goal horrific? Can I? Is there a way I'm supposed to get up here? Oh, it's the lever. That's why. I was gonna say, like, I'm supposed to get up that way, right? And like, there's surely I could pogo that guy, but like, surely there's an easier way to do it. Thinking of doing Hollow Knight Steel Soul. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. You know, we might do Hollow Knight Steel Soul one day. You know, I think, you know, imagine if we like do, you know, after we do Silksong Steel Soul, we go to Hollow Knight Steel Soul, and it's just like the easiest thing ever because like we've already like mastered the game. That guy's just chilling, no thought behind those eyes. All right, so this is the part where like life starts to get dangerous. We're close to the dash, but we have some dangerous things between us and dash. I can jump over you. Oh, frick. Probably should have played that differently. Oh, speaking of ad breaks, I totally forgot about the ads. Next time I stream, make sure I my follow thing works. Yeah, the alerts can be tricky sometimes. But okay. All right, so I think now's a good time to go on an ad break. So we'll be back in just a few minutes, and then we're gonna take on that gauntlet, and we're gonna get the dash. That is my personal plan. So take a little break, get a little stretch in, and I'll see you in a few. All right, and we're back. Okay. Let's not die. So. Operation Don't Die. Go up here. Bench. It costs money, right? We don't need the bench. We don't need a bench. They call me the benchless Berean. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Like I was saying. Who needs a bench? What's up, B Miss Max? Hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good night. We are in the throes of Silksong Steel Soul. As you can see, I have had no small number of deaths, but we are currently trying to overcome a gauntlet. It's been a bit tricky for us today. That's coming up imminently. Haven't heard of Silksong? Oh well, it's a pretty good game. I mean, depending on your taste in games, it's you know, if you're into like platformers, Metroidvanias, Souls-likes, like it's probably gonna be your cup of tea. But if you're just looking for streams to watch, that's cool too. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So here's all right. So I'm gonna have to focus up here a little bit because this is I died to this earlier this stream. So and this is a permanent death run, so we can't be just dying willy-nilly. Frick. All right. No, I should not waste. Here's what I should not do. Yeah, you thought. Oh, frick. It's when he throws the upward. I don't know when. Whatever. Ah! Ah! Steady. 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 Okay, cool. All right, we're doing well. We're doing well. The bee's knees are bad. Sad, lads. But I think we can do this. Oh, all right, that's the best bee's knees we've had. I'm gonna start throwing stuff at you guys. Perfect. Okay, we got the bee's knees out of there. So now we just win. Now we just win. We're gonna use this thing. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do some bad things. I don't even care. Easy game. Holy cow. Easiest game of my life. All right. Thank you for the GG. Okay, guys, this is officially the furthest we've gotten since our first run. So anything could happen. I keep saying anything could happen. Literally anything could happen. I don't super remember what comes next. Bunch of nonsense, surely, but we will overcome. And we will get the dash, and then we will win. Is my personal plan. Get wrecked. This is just a shortcut, right? Rock smash. Yep. The rocks do smash. Sometimes they smash us, but sometimes they smash our enemies, and that's pretty cool. Don't get too excited. You get crushed by a rock. It's true. Anything, like I said, anything could happen. I could get crushed by a rock. I could beat Lace first try. I could fall into a vat of acid and turn into the Hollow Knight. Like, anything is possible. But we did in fact get the dash, which means whoever bet against me getting the dash is it's bad. It's not bad, but you don't get points. You love rocks, you love geology. Oh, awesome. Yeah. I used to have a rock collection as a kid. I thought it was super fun to have a bunch of rocks and collect, different like agates and like crystals and stuff. I thought that was super fun. Yeah, did Cat also vote too? Well, we're gonna redeem our prediction. So yes, I gotta go fast. Every time I look at the results, I'm like, wait, what means what exactly? So enjoy your pants. So now we wanted to do a prediction for for getting the Wanderer's Crest, right? So Will I get wanderers rest? Yes. You're a wanderer. No. You're a homebody. All right. And I'll do we'll do a 2-minute prediction. Here we go. When you're older, you want to learn more geology? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, rocks are pretty cool. It's pretty cool to learn about different rocks and geology. And I gotta kind of focus here because I don't super remember what happens next. I think, oh, I can also dash here. Let's go. We're Sonic the Hedgehog. But I think now we could go fight Lace, but we're not going to. What is my goal? We got to get to... Which way to the bellway? That's down, right? Yeah, there we go. So here's what we're doing. And also, how much money do I have? 300. That's not very much. We kind of need more cash. But that's okay. We have time to get it. No, actually, we don't have time to get it because we need to get it. We need to do that stuff right now. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So we officially should have gotten way more cash by now. Have to go. It's your bedtime. Not supposed to be up this late. Fair enough. You know, if you got bedtime, you got bedtime. But thanks for stopping in, Bemis. Thanks for the follow, and hope to catch you in another time. Have a good night. Where? All right, gang. What should I do to get more cash? Mom wants you to sleep more? Yeah, yeah, I mean, sleep is good. Sleep is important. I certainly plan on getting plenty of sleep tonight. Where do I go to get more cash? Is the question of the hour. It's also my bedtime, but I'm just loyal to Silksong, not Maria. Okay, all right. I see where your loyalties lie. Are you loyal to telling me where there's more cash so I can gain 200 rosaries real quick like? Probably. What if we go this way? Should we go? Maybe we go deep docks, because we're gonna want to do this anyway, so we can get the shard stuff, right? So, what's this? Shard bundle. Okay. Probably easiest to collect cash in Mosgrado near Bellbeast. So should we do that, or should we go for here? Near Marrow Station. That's true, yeah, Marrow Station would be good. Yeah, because there's some good cash there. I'm also just wondering if there's... This seems like danger. This seems like a place where I'm gonna die, is the problem. And that's just lore. We don't care about that. And this is an enemy gauntlet, right? Let's play it safe. You know, we've been playing it risky all stream. I think we gotta go. Yeah. Bemis did seem like a nice guy. I hope he comes back and enjoys some time in the land of Silksong, or wherever. Frickin' pants. Love friends like us. Oh, cool. I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad that this has been a place where we can have people kind of come through and get to know each other. Sweet. Even with just a couple of us, it's feeling like there's a lot of seems like there's some genuine camaraderie coming out of this, and that's really cool to see. GoodBerean stream has the best people. I'm so glad that that's the case. I'm so glad that this feels like a place where people can come together and enjoy one another. Like I think that's super cool. Comfortable to be here, and it's nice to be around y'all. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, thank you guys so much for like showing up and being here, and because without you, it's it's just me talking on the internet. Without you, it's just me YouTubing with extra steps. And so it's like you guys showing up, day in and day out. It's you guys, continuing to come back and even, hanging out when I'm playing games that aren't like the, your favorite stuff. Like it's that's the stuff, that's really when it, those are the ways that that's how communities like this are formed. So it really does come down to you guys. So just thank you guys for being here and always coming through. I am enjoying traveling Bell Beast right now. It's certainly not because I didn't remember where I was going and didn't remember that the Marrow station is the place I wanted to go. I'll tell you that much. Certainly not that. Yeah, okay, I think this is definitely the farming location. We're gonna have this in no time. Oh my goodness. I forgot that going to Wanderer's Crest also involves like going through wormways. Like, so we're not out of the woods. Like a bunch of danger is absolutely, it's absolutely possible that danger could happen. Like, we died to Bell Beast what, 2 times, 3 times this stream? So like, who knows what could happen? If you don't get Wanderer's Crest, I'm throwing my house. Okay, all right. Well, I take no responsibilities for what happens to your house. For legal purposes, whatever Starry does to his house has nothing to do with the outcome of the GoodBerean stream experience. In an active volcano. You're throwing your house in an active volcano. All right, well, good luck with that one. Yeah. Okay, I think this is the circuit. This is a solid farming circuit. Oh, I also forgot about the stab. I'm used to the Reaper's dash stab. That's like different. Kind of like the Hunter's dash stab. It's good. Ah, frick. Yeah. El Diablo style. The way that you're gonna throw your house into the volcano is El Diablo style. The puke bugs give 13 rosaries and the other gives 5. Okay. I mean, it's still worth to like do it just like while I'm there. Because then that's like 30 something rosaries per run, which we're almost all, that'll be 1 or 2 more runs here and we'll get it. Also, I think we didn't get, or did we? I think there was one thing that we didn't quite get. I don't know, we'll see. Oh my goodness. Dude, the sounds are so weird, dude. Like, they're charming in a way, but they're also like, you grind puke bugs. Listen, man, to each their own. I'm not going to tell you which bugs you can and cannot grind for rosaries. 13 sounds like a lot. Maybe puke bugs gave 8. I mean, in any case, we're well on our way here. Like, this is the last time we'll have to do this, and then we'll just have enough. Yeah, see, we already got enough. I'm just gonna stab this guy for honestly just for clout. So I can get the t-shirt. I stabbed puke bug through the floor. Just my favorite t-shirt. As far as t-shirts go, that's the t-shirt that I want the most. Oh yeah, and I also didn't get these, apparently. Oh, it really is 13. Okay. Well, in any case, we got it. That was actually pretty quick. I'm glad we went there. Thanks for the recommendation on that. Well, let's pick up some wish wall while we're here. No! Wait. Holy cow, I almost had a panic attack. Because I thought I just gave away 200 rosaries. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if we just that farming and then I just gave away 200 rosaries and I had to go more farming? Yeah, I realized it was shards, but at first I was like, holy cow, dude. Holy cow, this is not at all what I wanted to have happen. All right, we're buying a key before I make any more bad life choices. Okay. Sitting on a bench. And then we're going back upstairs. I guess the elevator is quickest, right? So let's just take the elevator here. Yeah, bone bottomers only take shards. Except for the one that takes rosaries for the key. All right. Here we go. And we can do dash, so this is gonna be super easy. I tried to fly there. I tried to float with my yeah, for the wish wall. Okay. All right. Slurpy McGlurpy. I literally don't care about you. It's fine. Anything down here that's worth it? Oh, there's a mask shard, right? We went over this last time. I remember. Yep. All other wish walls take rosaries. Bone bottom wish wall just shards. Okay, cool. That's good to know. That does mean we're a little poor in the shard department, but whatever. It's fine. All right, we're gonna use our simple key, and then here's the next plan. We're not gonna die. I remember last time I came here, I didn't die, but I also wasn't thriving either. Like we were kind of in danger perpetually. And then, is it this one that I dropped down on? I think I just go all the way down here, right? Yeah, down. Down, 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 down. Oh, and here's just some... Oh, actually, that's sick. We can get some... Never mind, that's nothing. That's for the quest, I guess. Alright. Dude, it's so nice to have Dash again. I missed you, Dash. Oh, and we get some money. Some cash money. Get out of my house. Never mind. Alright, I'm gonna deal with you. Alright, I'm gonna open this up so I don't ever have to do this again. Alright. Who's ready for some nonsense? Let's beat up some nonsense. I think that... Oh, this is just like... Ah! This is where, like, the exit is, I think. So last time we didn't actually struggle with this. Last time we first tried this, so... Surely no problems emerge from... Surely no problems emerge from what we're about to do. Surely not. First try. Oh, I already forgot the clowns that we're dealing with here. Oh, this is already bad. Oh, no. So we have dash, though. I don't have to run. I don't have to be a namby-pamby because we have dash. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, no. I tried to wall jump. Oh, that's brutal. That's rough. Well, so much for that. Choose outcome. All right, I'm a homebody, guys. I'm not a wanderer. Feels sad to win. Yeah, feels bad, man. I think... Oh, I gotta increment the death counter. I swear one of these days I'm gonna forget it. One of these days I'm gonna forget the death counter, and we're just gonna be off. The count's gonna be off forever. And I'm gonna be just like that guy from the movie Soul. That's like, the count's off. But it's gonna be me IRL. Because I don't know how many times I died. Okay. I think that's probably a good place to call it. Like, I could, you know... We're like 3.5 hours in. Like, you know, we could go another hour. But... it probably is a good time to call it. Imagine drinking tea. Could never be me. Drink water. Yeah, I think we call it for tonight here. Is Shogun still streaming? Because yeah, just because like I think I don't know, because yeah, we could start another run, but like if we if we beat Bell Beast and then like get as far as we did before, then there's like not a logical stopping point as much. So I think now is a good time to call it, and then we can try again next time. But thanks guys for hanging out. So yeah, let's read Shogun. So I'll be honest, I've only ever tried to raid somebody one other time. So it's we're gonna kind of have an experiment together. We're gonna figure this out together, how to raid. So let's can I just search someone? Search. Perfect. All right. How do I start the raid? Is it raiding? I do not know. I haven't the faintest idea if has the raid initiated? I've also made horrible mistakes. You don't see the raid? Okay, well I did this before. How is this possible? How did I fail? Have I forgotten how to raid? Knock? What was that? No, that's not what we want to do at all. Okay, so hold please while I figure this out. Surely this can't be this hard. Oh, and now I've like lost it entirely. Yes. Reading. Okay. Reviewing the stream. Oh, but I'm dumb. Missed the button. Okay, start raid. Now do you guys see a raid? Yeah, you think so? Okay, awesome. The music's gonna run out in an opportune time, but let's see if I can throw together a raid message real quick. There's our raid message. So grab that and then throw it in to the when you start raiding. So thanks guys so much for stopping by. I certainly had fun, even if we didn't really make any progress, but we kind of made progress. And we'll see you again next time. But let's raise some Shogun, and till next time, be good.